What's up, Shannon? Good morning, y'all. I'm a little late today. Had a rough night. Couldn't sleep really well. So got shit to do. What's up, Wild and Wavy? What's up, Shannon? What's up, Beats? Morning, Beats. Woke up late. Dog was tripping because, you know, I'm usually up and at it. It's hot. Today is going to be another 110 day. It's going to be another 110 degrees with the humidity. Ridiculous. How you doing? It's so I don't even want to take my hair out, man. I'm already hot. The sun hasn't even come up yet. Poor Cookie. I be just sitting here sweating. Hey, Super Lateral. But yeah, today's subject. These jobs really don't care, man. On my feed when I do scroll on TikTok, it's nothing but people being miserable. Yeah, the humidity it's gonna make it 110 degrees. It's gonna be maybe like 90, already in the mid 90s, and then with the humidity, that's what Florida's known for. It's gonna be feeling like 110. Miserable. That's Florida for you. I know, right? So yeah, I'm scrolling on, social media, and I swear to you, I was getting nothing but back-to-back videos of how miserable people are. Some people are questioning the way things are. Some people are like, why are we doing this? Some people are like, like the shit sucks. People are working several jobs. You know what I'm saying? Some people are working several jobs to get by. It's rough out here, And the jobs don't care. The jobs are put. Then another thing is, no one seems to be really hiring, and people are questioning that because some people are like, where are the jobs at? And then you see. Yeah, it's becoming more people are becoming more and more aware, right? Yeah, I got some electrolytes. I always keep myself. I try to do my best to keep myself hydrated. What's up, Good Luck? What you got for me? What's up, Best Cousins Forever? You can ask the question. Go ahead. You said you got a question. Go ahead. I used to like mayonnaise, but unfortunately. And I've always been that way. I've been lactose intolerant. Mayonnaise and any dairy product fucks me up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I don't know. This dude's weird. You can't be spamming the chat. Calm down. I'll give you a minute to get your shit together. All right. Anyways. But don't they put some kind of dairy in it? I thought it had some type of dairy in it. There's no milk in mayonnaise? I don't fucking know. Either way, I don't eat it no more anyways. So there's no element of dairy products in it. But it be fucking me up though. Damn, I might be fucked up. But eggs might fuck me up too. It upsets my stomach. You'll be redundant before too long anyway, yeah. Mayo is egg and oil? Well, why does it fuck me up? It must be something in it. It must be an ingredient that I can't tolerate. Hey BSF, what's good? There's an ingredient in it that's fucking me up. Hold on. Well, either way, I don't eat it no more. Listen, you can laugh.
Welcome back to my lazy.
You can laugh at me all you want. I don't know. I don't claim to know everything. You know, I don't claim to know everything. At least I admit if I'm wrong. Okay? So you can laugh like, well, I don't claim to be the smartest person on the planet. I didn't know. What's up, Jess? I'm doing good. At least I admit to, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay? Not everybody knows everything. But to laugh at somebody because I made an honest mistake is pretty fucked up. That's not very intelligent. You know, that's what's not intelligent. At least I admit if I'm wrong. Shit. It still messes me up. I don't know why. Oh, some brands do add milk to theirs. Actually, X, while you out there laughing at me, some brands do put milk in there, a milk product in their thing, so I'm not completely wrong. But see, I Googled it. It's not common sense. Do you think everybody knows the ingredient to everything? Do you think people make shit from scratch? I can see if somebody made mayonnaise from scratch. I never made mayonnaise from scratch. You think I sit around and read every ingredient? It's not common sense to know what's in mayonnaise. Unless you look it up. Nobody's a chef. And not everybody's a chef. I didn't have to know what mayo was for a long time either. What's up, JR? What's up, Vegan Christianity? Interesting title. Did you watch the World Cup football this year for America, Canada, and Mexico? No, I don't watch sports. The only thing I actually have interest in is track and field because I know because I used to play. I used to be on a track and field team. Other than that, I don't know shit about them. Thank you for subscribing. You from Indonesia? Well, welcome. It says, I'm going to just call you Sang, okay? Because you got a really long name. I'll call you Sang. I thought mayonnaise was made from stuff that gets liposuction out. I know, right? See, it says flavored or light varieties of mayonnaise. Some creamy or low-fat brands use modified milk ingredients or whey for texture. So while you're out there making fun of me, there's actually some brands that have milk in their mayonnaise to make it creamier and stuff. I'm thinking I'm doing pretty good, just hot as hell. Hey, what's up, Chris? What's that? Christelle, what's good? I hope I said that right. Now, yeah, we can move on now, but don't be up here trying to call me stupid because I didn't know what the fuck is in mayonnaise, and not everybody knows everything. But you once started it, so don't try to tell me to move on. You don't want to start that shit. The best ranch has milk and mayonnaise in it. Yeah, that's why I can't even eat ranch. I have to get the vegan. They have vegan ranch. Vegan ranch, you know, it's still got a little product in it, but it don't have milk in it. And I love it. It's actually pretty good. I think it's by Hidden Valley. You dressing up like it's winter? No, I'm not. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I'm having issues here. My fan tripping. Every time I move, my fucking fan wanna act up. There we go. Alright, there are no jobs, and the ones you could get are like overweight, cleaning, and it says you're giving immigrants so do cheaper. Simple meals, eggs and milk. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Cornelius. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. See, yeah, so sometimes the simple mayonnaise is eggs and milk. Thank you. No shade either. It's all good. It's all good, Aggie. So Jim, but hitting vegan liver cooking so good. Ooh, that's good, Paul. Yeah, the job market is ass right now. As a matter of fact, I'm finna check my emails because for some reason people don't think I still apply for jobs. I be just joking. I still be applying time to time for no reason. I know, right? I am serious about just focusing more on my dreams, but at the same time, I still be trying to look at work. I just want something to supplement my income because I get paid on YouTube every month, except for the June. I don't know what the hell happened in June, but I get paid from YouTube almost every month. Yeah, but what's up, Fleece? But yeah, somebody said that simple mayonnaise can be eggs and milk, so same old, just shocking shit. Good morning. What's up, King Black? What's up, Black Hulk? But yeah. What's up? Hey, what's up, Jake? How you doing? So, y'all know I'm homeless and online in school. That's going well. I know I got one more test to do, but all the tests for this module I'm doing, I got 100 on everything. First try. It's great. I'm that good, baby. But I'm already playing the piano. So, see, this is a B major scale with some in the bass and treble. B flat major, G major. Look how many attempts. First attempt, best score 100%. I did that a few days ago. I'm in college for music. I go to Full Sail University. I'm online. So yeah, I just got to do this one. I got to practice this chord progression, and I'll be good. And then I'll be turning that in. I expect 100. 100s across the board. And I got midterms. Ugh. I plan on being homeless, actually. It's not about, the degree I'm getting, it correlates with my dream life. But I just want you to know, if you must be new here, I'm chasing my dream. So that's why I went to this school, so I can get a laptop. They give you a laptop. Well, no, they don't give it to you. It comes out of your tuition, but it's included in your tuition. But I need a new laptop to make music on. And I already started this school like a long time ago, so I'm going back. So I'm gonna be done faster than most people that went in there. And I don't want to go swimming, really. Thank you, Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. There's some weird ass people. The weird ass people. Thank you, King. Thank you so much. Thank God for the love. Thank you. Thank you. Let me make sure. So yeah, I got a plan, and I'm gonna be traveling and making music. So yeah, I'm probably gonna still be homeless for a while after I graduate, but I plan on that because I'm not rushing back to pay rent. That's crazy. I'm chasing my dreams, so this is the time to do it. I don't have to worry about being stationary. Are you being gang stalked as well? No, I'm not being stalked. Do you shower often? Yeah. Why are you obsessed? Do you want to see me shower? Is that what it is? I think you want to see me shower. That's what it. You want to see me naked. That's what it is. Because why is people so obsessed with a homeless person, especially a woman, in bathing? What's up, Triangle Coat? What's good? Welcome to the live stream. I don't know why you keep asking though. Why do you keep worrying about my personal hygiene? I feel like you need proof that I wash my ass. Good day to you, Red Triangle. I feel like you do because you ask that all the time, and I feel like I'm gonna start our OnlyFans just for you. I'm gonna start our OnlyFans just for you, so you can just make sure, so you have proof that I wash my ass. Okay, only you will have access. Since you want to see, you care about my hygiene. It seems like you care about it more than I do, and I care about it quite a bit. I know, right? Lisa, nosy. It's nosy, man. But what else? What else would it be? What else would it be? Because you keep always asking me about my cleanliness. What else? You look dirty? I think you're just saying that because I'm black. I think you're saying that because I'm black. You know, black people have, brown skin because of melanin, right? It's not. This ain't dirt. This ain't dirt. X is just tripping. X is one of my daily trollers. They come on here. We just go back and forth. That's what we do. Hey, thank you, Marcus. Thank you so much. I just be fucking with him. It'd be funny. I know, right? I feel like they don't. I think they need instructions, Lisa. They need instructions. That's why they keep asking. I'm gonna do a step by step for it on a YouTube video. This is how you wash your ass. What's up, Martez? What's good? Where you been at? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, buddy. I was like, oh, it's so hot. It's so hot. I'm contemplating being homeless right now. Hey, Virgo, baby. How you doing? Ugh. Guys, let me tell you about this. We will get back on the subject at hand because we're supposed to be talking about jobs. I got some very exciting news and I hope it works out. So there's this company. They sell like backpacks and bags, like duffel bags and stuff. It's called Wolfpack. WOLFPAK. Wolfpack. So as y'all know, it's good to see you too. Hey, good morning, Seditions. So as y'all know, I'm in the TikTok Shop Creator Program, right? So they just sent me an invite for free samples of some of their backpacks. Those backpacks are between $100 to $200. So I never could I've always wanted because I like the designs they have. And they sent me an invitation to try their product. I was freaking out last night because every day, at the end of every day, I get like a little message that says 20. I got 20 invites for products. So I just go through, deny or accept. And I seen the company, and I'm just like, because I love their bags. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all what I asked for, and I wrote them too. I'm trying a new method. I'm trying to write the people that invite me, like saying I'm excited. So this is the bags. Look how much they cost. They bought between $100 and $200. So I put in samples for that. I put in sample for the white one and this black one too. They're like, I just chose like the 35-liter bags. They had a duffel bag on there, but I didn't want that. Hold on. They had like a green duffel bag, 30-liter. I probably should just get it, just ask for it. But yeah. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I am so excited. I hope I wrote them like I wrote them and told them, look, I love y'all company and I love y'all backpacks. I'll be so excited to collaborate and just work with this company because I love their backpacks, but I could never justify spending that much or could afford. Look how that's crazy how everything's going full circle. I couldn't afford these bags. Now I have the possibility. Yeah, the white one too. I like that one too. To get their bags for free and make money on commissions. That's crazy. That's like crazy how life goes full circle like that. Thank you for being the 18th like. Welcome in, Matthew. Top of the morning to you. I know, right? Not yet. So how it works is they invite you, you send a request, and so yeah, you see the approval rate's really low. But it helped. I think it's been helping. I've been doing this new method of writing the company directly and saying, hey, I'm excited to work with you. Thank you for inviting me, to see if that helps, get me in front of the line to see that they see that I'm motivated. So fingers crossed. I still have to wait to be approved for it. But yeah, I'm like, send it my way. I got high hopes because I've been doing pretty good. I've been getting a lot of approvals lately. Thank you. What's that? 4Y8s. I thought I was trans at one point, but I'm okay now. It's too much work to try to be a trans male, to transition from a female to male. I'll just keep my vagina. $16. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's how the commissions work. You get a free product. I get the product for free. I just have to show it in videos, right? I got to show it in videos, and I brushed my teeth the other day. What are you talking about? My mouth is pretty clean for someone that's homeless. Make sure y'all follow along so I can afford braces. Exactly. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for bringing that up, especially that too. Because once I get the product, I can film as many videos as I want. And then if I keep just being consistent with it, people will buy from, because all I gotta do is have people click and buy on my link. I've sold products for $400 before. This actual thing. So y'all know I bought this power station, right? And I show it on my TikTok from time to time, and people have been buying this for my link. I think I've sold like 3 of these for my link. So the thing, I gotta look at what percentage I get. But yeah, I've been making a little bit of money from that. Oh, Cookie! My dog just farted. I'm not worried about finding no boyfriend right now. Oh, god damn, girl! Cookie! Oh! What's in this dog food? God damn. It's the same thing if I played it to Transformer when I was a kid. You funny, Reggie. God damn, girl. Don't be huffing at me. You the one stank. You finna take a bath. You gonna take a bath today. You taking a bath today. When the sun starts to set, because it's too hot right now. I don't want you to burn it up. It's not very good to have a dog with wet fur when it's hot, because it retains their heat. I'm like, Jesus. Exactly, Seditions. I mean, by today's The definition of homelessness is really having no address, no physical address, and living on the street. So yeah, technically I am. But I get what you mean. I got more going on than bullshit. I think you need to Google it, baby. Hold on, let me help you out. Being a dog owner doesn't make you a vet, baby. You have to go. You got to do college courses and get certified. No. Using the wrong temperature or method of applying water can trap heat or cause thermal shock. Wetting a double-coated dog improperly can trap heat like a greenhouse, while ice and cold water can shock their system. So if you don't find the right temperature of water, you can shock them. Yeah, Cookie eating that wet dog food was making her booty loose. Yeah, true. People say this. What do you do if your dog has bloody diarrhea? Well, I'm taking her ass to the vet or putting Lassie down, putting her down or something. I don't know. Luckily she's never had the bloody doo-doo, but she's definitely probably ate something she shouldn't have. It's probably fucking up her system. I'm taking her ass to the vet. Luckily she a mutt, so she's like virtually indestructible. But she's eaten a piece of rag and shitted out a part of a rag before. That was the funniest. I haven't posted that video. I think I'll save that for never. She hears something. We already went walking today. Well, for the morning, first half of the day. She just wants attention. Oh, actually, she wants this. Look. Sup, Bone? I'm back. Block me now. You can keep blocking me. What's up, Richie? How you doing today? Yeah, that's true. And my baby, I mean, I'm with my dog 24/7. People think I'm abusing my dog. I'm like, I've had my dog for over a year, and it's like people be like, you're killing her. I'm like, what? And then meanwhile, I've seen people. I rode past a house the other day where people just locked their dog outside all day in this heat, and the dog has thick fur. It was on my live stream a couple days ago. I'm finna actually make a clip of that. Yeah, the dog got like thick ass fur, and it's like over 100 degrees. They just put a water dish out there and chain them to the stairs. But I'm abusing my dog? Okay. A job would save my life. If that was the case, I wouldn't have lost my last job that caused me to be homeless. There's the logic in that. Some people don't need dogs. Exactly. I mean, this dog, the dog, his hair's so thick and long, it like touches the ground. So they're probably not grooming him clearly on a regular basis. But it's 110 degrees today. And the other day I seen them out there when I was running my errands. I got to find which live stream. It was from like 2 days ago, I think. Either yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever I was out and about. And the dog has the thickest fur. I had it on video, and they just chained him to the stairs. But I'm abusive because I'm just homeless with a dog. Please. It's not crazy eyes. It's called black people overly expressing themselves. Yeah, with the humidity, it's going to be 110 degrees today. And the other day, it was like the same heat out here. And they got that dog with thick ass fur chained to the stairs with a water dish. I'm like, don't get a dog if you don't want. And they probably, and there's no cars in the driveway when I pass. So they probably go to work and leave that dog outside in the heat all day. And sometimes he's out there at night. Last night, it was 87 degrees out. I know, right? At that point, titties out. Yeah, it's sad. I'm gonna start taking videos of this shit because it's pretty crazy. No, she's not always locked up. You don't be in my you be in my live streams way too much to be still saying that. Exactly. Some people do need to be trained. Yeah, it's gonna be 110 today with the humidity. It's not like the actual weather. It's like 90 something degrees, but with the humidity, it's gonna be 110. Actually, Richie, see, the problem is I figured out a way to make money online. I actually got like a lot of products coming. I got like let me explain. This is my job. I'm gonna show you because I know some of y'all trolls are slow, but I like to educate the trolls. I want to show you something. Bear with me. So this is my job right now. One of my things I do. You see this? You see where it says sample requested right here? I'm a TikTok shop creator, right? This is a free sample. I got the possibility because the company reached out to me. I got the possibility of getting these backpacks that are $100, over $100, and that's going to be my commission, $17 every time I sell one of their backpacks, right? So that's my job. I already got free samples. Hold on. So this is a free sample. Hold on, let me turn off this. So this is a free sample. Didn't pay for it. Shot a video. Earn commissions. This is a free sample. I got a 2-pack of this somewhere. Where's the other one? I have 2 of these somewhere. This is a free sample. I shoot videos. Earn commissions. This is never a begging channel. I actually try to show people. I'm in Florida. I actually try to show people. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much. As long as I consistently post videos about this, that's just money for me. It's still making money. You still want to be blinded like I'm begging for money, and I'm literally showing you about the other ways I make money. That's crazy. Thank you, Deb. How you doing, baby? You got that from the... Did you not... Can you not read? Can you not read? This is a Chinese company. They don't sell these here. Oh my God. You can literally show people. You can literally... Okay. But that's okay. I like to educate. Because I know people aren't bright. Thanks to the American system. People are kind of dumb. Okay, here's another one. Look at that. I got this for free. Look how much that costs originally. I got this product for free. It came yesterday. Because Florida has a law that says you can't camp out in public spaces. So as much as I would love to go live on the beach and be homeless, I would love that. I would go to jail. You know. So here's another product here. They're on sale, but that's besides the point. That's another product I got. Let's see. Here's some more. Let me see. Oh. Let me see. I'll be taking pictures of everything. Some more stuff. Hold on. Let me go. Hey, Ty Speaks. What's good? Yes, these are free samples. You do know how screenshots work, right? Okay, here's it is right here. You see all these? Free. All that stuff is free. How you doing, 99? Hey, what's up, Nene? Good to see you again. Welcome back. So while y'all up here making fun of me, I get free stuff. And that's all I gotta do is a thing. No, see, you have to be selected for this program. They don't just give this to everybody. But look, free. I got other shit too. I got dog vitamins and all kinds of. Oh, they sent it to my friend, my friend's house. I have, contrary to popular belief, because for some reason y'all think all homeless people are pieces of shit and burn bridges. I have plenty of people that I can use their address for, friends, family, and so I get my shit sit there. And on top of that, while you're worried about where I get stuff shipped, I could get a PO box, but they changed the rules on that. But I think I know a way around it. There's PO boxes, virtual mailboxes. I could use the shelters. Some shelters offer mailing. Churches offer programs for mailing. And what else? That's about it. And family and friends' addresses. So there's plenty of ways for homeless people to get mail. I know, right, Deb? See, you don't seem like you don't speak like someone that's wealthy, that's true wealthy. Because most people I met that are rich aren't that arrogant. Most people and most people that are wealthy don't really brag about it like you. So you must be like first generation. So you really feeling yourself. You don't come from wealth clearly, because people that come from wealth have a lot more class and dignity, unlike you. Okay. These people I really don't feel like I don't feel like people that talk about their wealth and that come on here are even really being truthful. Your day is absolutely looking difficult, Deb. Okay, this person's trolling. I think somebody got their friends in here trolling. No, I don't have. That's a way to get it. That's the way to get mail. It's a virtual PO box. No, I don't have one yet. I was going to get one, but I'm waiting on something. How do you get in touch with the products to advertise? So that's a good question, Reggie. Thank you for actually asking an adult question. So I always get hate on here. It's my YouTube channel. Ever since my YouTube channel hit like 5,000 plus subscribers, I just get regular haters in here. Nobody asks real questions. So let me ask you your question, Reggie. So when you reach a certain amount of followers on TikTok and meet whatever TikTok requires, I don't fucking know. They reach out to you and you sign up for the program, and you consistently post and everything like that, and you can go on the TikTok shop. They'll have like earn money from these products. They have two ways you get samples. You can do a refundable sample, which is buying the product and then advertising it, and then when you sell one of their product, you get your money back from that. Or two, you get the free sample, which you don't have to pay anything for. They send you the sample, you advertise it, and make commissions off of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're getting that kind of annoying. There you go. He's gone. Yeah. Richie doesn't know that people can have arrested development. That's what Richie got. He's got arrested development. It doesn't matter how old somebody are. The maturity level really is about your mental state. I know, right, Ty? People mad. See, Ty, this is the thing. People are mad when I find a way to make my own little change out here, and they can't handle it. They really thought I'm out here begging. They want me to be begging. They want me to be just struggling and sad. You know what I'm saying? But either way, every time they hate, I get a new product approved to be advertised. Every time they hate. I wish I knew where my other phone was. I have another cell phone that I can show y'all more details. Let me see. Today I found that phone. I don't know what I did with it. I have two cell phones. One is off, but I used the hotspot from this phone, and I can't seem to find it, but I'll find it today. Thank you, Deb, for the howling dog. Oh, the singing dog. Thank you so much. Hey, Jack, what's up? Dude, why would I try to find about? Why not beg? No, that's too much work. Let's see. I'd rather do. See, I care more about my reputation. That's what it really is. What's up, Jack? I know, right? They helping the metrics. They come in with the bad hating, and they still with the metrics. But either way, I'm winning. So you can hate all you want to. I got shit on the way. Look at that. Look, Ty, you just came in. I don't know if you seen that. Look at that. I got a request for this. They sent an invite to me. They sent an invitation, and look how much this shit is. $170 backpack. They sent me like a few. They sent me like options for a few of them. Yeah, so once I got invited, and it took a while to get some free samples, but after you be consistent with promoting the products, boom, you start making commissions. And yes, I do make commissions. I know. Thank you, Deb. Hey, what's up? I'm just chilling, Jack. What's up with you? That's why I keep going. I'm telling you, I know, right? Everything's working out, Ty. Everything, it's all about mindset, man. And people, I'm telling you, every time somebody hates something, something comes my way. Every single time. That's why I think from what happened, this is what happens. When the negative energy comes to me, and me being so positive, it turns it positive. It converts it to positive energy, and everything works out. What's the most I made in a week? Damn, I don't know. I would have to look at my books. I don't be looking at it like that. See, the thing when you step out of the matrix, you don't really care about, like, you don't get so obsessed with money and, oh, this is how much I'm making. You don't get obsessed with that anymore. You get it where you get it, get what you need, supplies and whatever. Exactly. And see, here's a trick that people don't know about the TikTok shop program. You don't have to get a free sample at all to start promoting on there. Here's the sauce on that. Y'all see, y'all remember I bought this, right? This was what, $400 because I got it on sale. This is like an $800 machine, but I got it on sale for 50% off. So I bought this. They have these on the TikTok shop, right? And you can make monies off commission. Guess what I did? Made a video and tagged it. I sold 3 of these. You don't have to have, if you get in the program and you having a hard time, look around your house and see if that same product is on TikTok shop, and see if you can make commissions off of it. Put it in your showcase, add it to your showcase, because they have it's like your little store, and then you start promoting it and tag it. Take the headphones off. You're loud. Oh, sorry. Am I really that loud? Jesus. I'm trying to get. I give out free game. I give out free game, baby. I try to help people. I got my sister. That's how I help my sister. I've been telling her stuff about the social media, and I got her in the TikTok shop creator program, and I told her, just look around what you got and see if they have products, and you can start promoting. You don't have to worry about trying to obsessively try to get free samples. What's up? My bad. I'm just probably really excited because I got a product. I might have a product that I really want because I've been wanting one of their backpacks for a while. Right? Yeah, I had to turn my phone down. My bad, Virgo. I'm just excited. It really is excitement. Guess what? You see these headphones? I bought these. These are $200 headphones, but I got them on sale. I'm a sale girl. I got this on Black Friday for $100, right? And these are on the TikTok shop. My video that I made, a video I made with these has hit over 1 million views. A video I made with these headphones and tagged the product has hit over 1 million views. Now, it depends on commissions, and it takes a while to update. So I don't know exactly if I sold any yet, but I'm just saying. This is on TikTok. If you have TikTok, you can follow me at keorabeatz. I actually have the video pinned to my profile if you're on there. Virgo just messing around. Virgo messing around. It's okay, guys. Y'all relax. Virgo's one of my homegirls. Yeah, I already bought a new backpack. And guess what? Y'all want to know something hilarious? So I went ahead and got me a new backpack, right? This is a new one. You want to know something funny? This backpack is on the TikTok shop. So guess what I'm going to be doing? Should I supposed to read? I guess so. Hey, what's up, Stacks? What's good? So this backpack is on the TikTok shop. I can go find it. I actually have it in my store right now, my showcase on TikTok. And I'm going to make some videos promoting this product. Free game. Show the video on your laptop. Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about the 1 million views? I got you. No problem. La 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 la. La la la.
No bench.
La, la, la.
Bench. No bench.
Hold on.
Bench. No bench. Bench. No bench. Bench.
Hold
No
on.
bench.
You know how you open TikTok and they always have some video playing? One moment, I'm logging in. Hold on, let me log in. I'm trying to log into TikTok. For some reason, logged out my desk. I'm trying to log into TikTok. For some reason, logged out my desktop. Give me one moment. All right. I have my shit locked down. I got 2-step verification. Ain't nobody stealing shit from me. All right, let's go to my profile. All right, let me show y'all. You get that tint and usually change. I do have a secure living arrangement. I've been living in the same spot for a year. All right, so this is a secure living arrangement. All right, here we go. Somebody said to get show proof. Look. $1.1 million views. Somebody needed proof. I wasn't joking. I never joke. I have no reason to lie. I'll be all right, Selah. Listen, I'm actually coming up on 2 years. Where's the product? Right here. Hold on. No, I don't know. Look, see? You see where it says eligible for commission? That's how on TikTok desktop it doesn't show the tagging, but see, that's how you know I have it tagged. I'm gonna show y'all. Let's see here. That's how you know there's a product tag. It on desktop it doesn't show you the product, but yeah, see, eligible for commission, and I've gotten 1 million views off that. But the desktop doesn't have everything together. Someone thought I was lying that I didn't have 1 million views on the channel on a video. All right. Video views 1.1 million. 1.1 million. I got 200 new followers. 14% average watch time. For You page 99%. Blah! That's crazy. Total hours. Yeah, like I said. Okay, let me educate you on that. I'm not in the TikTok Shop Creator Program. I'm not in the TikTok Creator Program. I'm in the TikTok Shop Creator Program. This is if I was monetized on TikTok. So this doesn't count for nothing yet. I'm not monetized yet on TikTok. So this wouldn't come up for me. This is not something I get yet. I'm not monetized. This doesn't count for the TikTok Shop. That's if I was in the strictly creator program making videos. Yeah, this is always something. But I try to tell people what that means because they'll automatically assume, oh, you're not making any money. That doesn't have nothing to do with the TikTok Shop program. They always try to find something, but that's why I try to explain them because I know some people be kind of want. Yeah, a lot of jealousy. When we use zero, very cool. Listen, bro, I told you, on the desktop, they don't have TikTok Shop integrated on it yet. I'm trying to tell you, X. I don't know how many times they still use a high school photo. I'm trying to tell you, TikTok Shop is not integrated well on desktop. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for coming in. So you're not going to see the product itself tagged. But if you really need that proof, the video is tagged on my profile. You can just go to TikTok. You don't need an account. You shouldn't need an account to look at my profile. It's public. You can go look at keorabeatz, and you can go click on that video, and you'll see the product Skull Candy, these headphones, tagged on there if you need that proof, because you really obsessed with that. I keep telling you the desktop doesn't integrate. It's not integrated for TikTok Shop. I can't even look at my free samples on here. I have to go to my emails. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so here's the stuff I got. New headphones. No, these are the same ones I got. Only thing new is the padding. I'm always switching out the padding, but I've had these headphones just about as long as I'm homeless. I bought them while I was homeless, so they are pretty old. They're new to me, I guess. Okay, so this is what I got today. I got some piercing bump solution. Don't need it, but whatever. So I got piercing bump solution. I got 240 watt 4-in-1 double fast charger. I don't even know if I can use that. That shit's crazy. But they sent it for me for free. So I got that. Let me see. This for the haters. I got this. I got sour sop bitters and black seed bitters bundle. So I got this coming. All right, let's see. Well, that's already here. This is Base Laboratories Hypochlorous Acid Spray for skin and face. Daily skin cleanser and nourishing toner for eczema, redness, acne relief, and comfort. Sensitive eczema therapy. Antimicrobial skin solution, body care, calming facial skin repair. Okay. So I got that. Some skin shit. No, I don't need a bigger tent. That tent's huge. All right, what else I got? Let's see. Oh, I already seen that. And that's the toothpaste somebody said I got from my pantry. No, I don't. I actually don't. I'm trying to save money, live like this for a while, save money, travel the world. All right, I got that the other day. I got skull caps, all black. I got that a few days ago. I already did a video for that. I think that's everything, right? Okay, yeah. So that's what so far what I got. I got more than that though. Yeah, I think that's where the disconnect is, right? Some people it's hard for people to understand that I'm actually, chilling. I'm chilling. I got a recording studio here. I got a couch in my tent. Well, it's like a love seat. It's some kind of outdoor love seat that one of my crackhead buddies bought me. He's a homeless guy. He's really nice. A homeless dude walked this whole love seat back here. Only the dog is not that expensive. And she's little. I got a Jack Russell. She's like height size. Hey Tony. I got all kinds of shit in here. When it gets cold, I got a propane heater. I got all kinds of shit. You think she'll do well? That's cool. Wait a minute. Why would you say that? Why would you say I look well, travel well in Africa? Yeah, she's a little pint-sized thing. Cookie. That's my dog here. Look how little she is. Her dog food's like $11 probably in the last 2-3 weeks. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Cookie. That's my baby. I got to sleep at her cage. That's Summer Shed. Internet or bed? What? I got both. I sleep on a cot. I'm actually working on getting like some kind of a floor mattress, portable floor mattress, because I like to stretch out. Y'all, you see my little doggy? Oh no, in the States I'm perfectly safe. I'm safe going anywhere homeless. That's the thing. I can get the thing is there's people doing what I do every day. Some people be hitchhiking. Some people walk all the way around, bike the United States. You just have to have your wits about yourself. That's the thing. You just have to be aware of your surroundings. Other than that, you're perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that did sound like low-key racism, didn't it? I'm keeping an eye on that guy. What's up, Tony? Hey, Lee. What's up, other Lee? We got 2 Lees in here. So, we really are. What's up, Wild and Wavy? Truck stop traveling. Oh, that sounds fun. Do you have gym membership? I don't need a place. I don't need a place to shower. I got a way. See, listen, I got a way to save money on that. I save $15 a month by using some water. I got some water. I got access to water, which I got to get today. I usually get it on every other Sunday. I got access to free water. I can fill up I got this big ass 7-gallon jug I put on my back of my bike trailer, and I get free water, and I have a camping shower. Well, I don't know about moving to Thailand. It seems like I don't like to do what's the fad. I'm not really one of those people like, oh, I should do that too. I'm more of a person. I try to find places that are kind of like Thailand, like cheap, but like not a lot of Americans would move there. You know, maybe so few, because right now it's like see what's going to happen. I think, and it might not be true, but I feel like what's going to happen as more and more Americans move to Thailand, shit's going to start going up. Because it's almost like a trend. You know, more people start moving, the more they see they can secure funds, the more likely shit's going to move up. Maybe. I don't know. She doesn't like water. You okay, X? I don't like water? That's all I drink. What are you talking about? Shit. She said I don't like water. I think X just want me to bathe in front of him. That's what it is. I know somebody, but I have a camp shower, and I'll go fetch a pail of water. It's from a secret spot. I love swimming. The closest swimming pool to me is closed, and I'm not going to go all the way across town to the next one just to get in a pool. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you, Wild and Wavy. Thank you for promo. Go for a swim. Take the dog with you. I'm not going out. I'm not going on a swim. I'm not going across town just for a swimming trip. It's not that desperate. I'm going to just saw somebody saying Thailand isn't the spot no more. I know. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. So now it's not. Now that it's trending. Oh, go to Thailand. Now they just, I guarantee you, they're gonna start raising the prices of shit, and it's not gonna be expensive. That's why I be like, I don't go with the fad. I don't go with the fads. Yeah, color girl, right? I know. What's wrong, Cookie? I hear somebody. Hear somebody? Hold on. Somebody may approach. You got a man? Hell no. It's too hot out here to be hunching out in the heat. I don't got a girl or a boyfriend. I don't have a girl or a boyfriend. Hell no. Somebody might be out here. Hold on. It really is. Somebody date. I mean, if you're dating and homeless and you're living outside and you doing all that humping, it's hot. It's hot as hell. Come on. Good girl. Let's go sit outside for a minute. It's a nice day out. Woo. Go. Yeah, TLC. You like TLC? What about your friends? All right, it's a beautiful day out. Let me get my hair out a little bit. I might have to wet my hair a little bit. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lake that you used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast. I love that song. You think she can run away? She's actually pretty good about coming back. Come here. Look, Cookie. Stop eating that. Look at weirdo. That's what you. I know I love this. Yeah. Why y'all want me to experiment? Hey! Stop it. Look at badass. She's chewing the leaves. Maybe that's a natural diuretic for her or something. And that's why it's your outdoor leash, because you keep pissing on it. Are you originally from Florida? Yep, born and raised. Ooh, my hair look good today. Yeah, born and raised in Florida. A Florida baby. It's going to be 110 today with the humidity. Somebody asked about the temperature. You okay? Yeah, I'm good with you. What's up? What's up, Beardwig, the befuddled? That's an interesting name. Kay, if she ever did run away, quick way to get a doctor to come back. It's pretending you got hurt and they run real quick. Wow, I didn't know that. Hey! Stop. Yeah, when that shit gets stuck on your throat and you be throwing up, it's gonna be me and you. No. No. You're so bad, bro. Let's go swimming. Too hot. You don't need the headphones. I know. But the outside world is loud. And it's a terrible habit being a music producer. I'm always wearing headphones to sit and watch someone to hate. What a miserable life. Who you telling? Who you telling, man? Good grief. It's so much of the world there is to explore. That's why I be saying it. I say it time and time again. You can be anyone on the internet, and people will choose to be an asshole more times than none. You can be anybody on the internet, and people choose to be a hater and just an asshole. You can do whatever you want. You can create a whole new persona that can be inspiring to others, that can be, uplifting. But you're just online to be a hater. This what existence is that? What kind of existence is that? In the Susquehanna River. Okay. Yeah, I used to go to this one river, but I stopped going when I found out there's a company that puts their runoff in the water, so I stopped going to that river to sit and watch. Yeah, it's easy. That's the thing. It's easy to hate. That's the thing. It's easy to just be mean. It takes a lot. It shows a lot of character, and I pay attention to those that show kindness, because that takes a lot in the type of world. Because when I be scrolling on social media, I see a lot of videos talking about you need to be mean, you need to be aggressive, and I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. And that's the persona a lot of people take because they're chronically online. And they be like, yeah, that's what I need to do. She's barking at something over in the woods. It's probably, I guarantee you some deer. I bet you some deer. Look. She barking at something over here. But it's probably a deer or something. Yes, thank you for bringing that up. It's already stereotypical of us to be the mean, what they call the angry black woman. Doing all that shit. I don't do that silly shit. If that's your personality, then so be it. Cookie, come here. How you doing, girl? Come here. You're so little. Look at little bitch. What's wrong with Shield? Oh, y'all just hanging out there? Yep, that's also true. And you know what's another thing, Ty? A lot of people lack emotional intelligence. A lot of people lack emotional intelligence and to think for themselves. That's a big one too. It's such like a hive mind with a lot of folks. They think, oh, my friends do this and that, and my family do this and that, and this is my circle. That's what I need to do. That's why so many people are brainwashed to think that jobs are everything. That's why people are, taking their own lives because they can't find a job. Because of that hive mind, it conditions people, and they don't think outside of that. Like, maybe I can find another way. There's been an increase of people taking their lives because they can't find a job. That's terrible. And that's due to brainwashing. This brainwash shit. It's unfortunate, and it sucks to struggle because I know that. I know that's just the way that racism is heavily pushed. So it's America. Welcome to America. You should find a job. I work for myself, X, and I keep repeating it. I know you're kind of slow because I got to keep repeating that to you. And that's fine. I get it. I work for myself. I literally showed you how one of the ways I make money. Yeah, I don't make a lot, but I don't also have rent. All I got to worry about is my phone and a couple other things. Can I visit you when I'm in Florida? Yeah. In public, yes. If you come to the city I'm in, then yeah. Just pick a public spot. I don't meet nobody at no Airbnb, no hotel, nothing like that. We go meet up at the library. We can meet up at a place to eat. We can meet up anywhere where there's a lot of people. No. Come here. Come here, Cookie. You know, I have bear spray good. I'm thinking of investing in bear spray and a gun. Thank you, Karen So. You have a great day too. Now you don't understand. I've been getting offers from guys. There's been some weird guys that used to follow me. Clearly they gone now, but I had this guy just obsessively wanting me to live with them for sexual favors. So I have to be careful. People are weird. And he was dead serious too. He sent me a cash app with a message saying sex is a small price to pay. I was like, hello, pregnancy, bringing another life into this world, STDs, that's a small price to pay too. People are fucking disgusting. Come here. Come here. Here. Somebody said Africa was a village? What the fuck? Yeah, it's an adventure. Yeah, exactly. Don't go chasing waterfall. My dog aggravating. It's everything good. My dog be aggravating. Please stick to the rivers. Now I got TLC stuck in my head. What's up, Heather? What's good, baby? What's up? Welcome back. I remind people that emotions are hormones that body uses to enhance memory. Own your feelings are be owned by them. Exactly. Control your emotions or they will control you. Yeah, people have become so reactionary because it's peddled. That shit is pushed on social media a lot. And some people, a lot of people aren't smart enough to think for themselves, like, why do they keep pushing this? Why is negativity pushed? Because it's another way to divide. These micro things that they do is just another way to keep people divided. Be mean to everyone. Then nobody wants to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? That creates a division. Oh, that person's mean. I'm not going to talk to them. Or these group of people are mean and blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I have drops left. I'm going to finish it. I called my doc. If you can't see me. Oh, okay. You still having pain with your ears and stuff? You just chilling? All right, Heather. I see you. You never been to Florida? It's all right. Go to the beach. If you can, make it to one of our nice beaches. Like Siesta Keys, a good beach. Daytona Beach. There's a beach called Inglewood. I don't know if it's still around. It's Inglewood Beach. We used to go there sometimes. Siesta Keys is actually one of the top rated beaches. You'll like that. But I'm gonna tell you, let me tell you right now, if you come to Florida, I'm gonna tell you right now as a tourist, when you come to Florida and you want to go to the beach, especially if it's one of the nice ones, you're gonna have to get up early in the morning for a parking spot. If you think you're gonna go at any random time late in the day, like in the afternoon, like when the sun is high in the sky, you want to get that good tan. If you think you're gonna get a parking spot at a beach, especially if it's one of our top beaches, by going at noon, I'm trying to give you the sauce. You're not gonna get it. You got to get up early in the morning. You got to get up. Where can I go where the normal people are? We're everywhere. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. Well, I've been to every beach in Florida. Like it's lost its magic. I love it. I love the beach. But if I've been to almost every fucking beach, I mean, what is there to go to if I've already been there? I would like to go again. Are you the singer of Goodbye Horses? No, I don't know who that is. But anyways, Commander, nobody needs to see me in a thong yet. Not my body has not been sculpted yet. I'm still a work in progress. Oh, trust me, prepare to be sick of me because I will be in a bikini, but I'm not gonna be showing my ass like that. I'm not that kind of woman. I'm gonna be covered. I will wear a thong bikini, but you'll never see my cheeks like that. That's weird. Too many hurricanes. I watch a lot of YouTube scary Seattle. So it should be. It's not that bad. The hurricanes don't be too bad. The only reason why the hurricanes are horrible is because people don't properly prepare, and people like some people that a lot of times, not all the time, a lot of people die because they don't go to safety. There's some people that will stay in their trailers or stay where they know their house ain't structurally sound. A lot of deaths comes with that. It was somebody I went to high school with, died in a hurricane. He got swept away in the hurricanes. They found him in the flood waters after, like days later. It was horrible. They found him dead on the ground in some water. It was waterlogged, you know. But yeah, and he probably didn't go. I think they said he didn't go to a safe place. He lived in a trailer. Trailer fell apart. He went, and he killed him. Florida, yeah, it's a unique place, but please don't go off social media. It's not this wild east shit. Okay, the only time you really have run into issues is you're just unlucky, or you're a part of the drama. There's really not all that crazy shit you see online. You know, there are some kooky stuff going on, but as someone that's living in Florida, it's really here and there. And like I said, if you don't bother nobody, nobody's really gonna bother you. You never say nothing positive. I do say positive things all the time. I think I think what it is, your brain is hardwired from being online too much that you only pick out the negative things. Yeah, but that's because they're in those trailers. Like some people are hard headed. I'm not going to those shelters. I'm gonna stay right in this trailer I built, and then you die in that trailer, or hundreds of feet or more beyond it because it gets swept away. Mind you, they have storm places for you to go because we're a place where they have hurricanes. I've just gone to like a family home, but luckily, you know, like my childhood trailer, the trailer I used to the trailer I grew up in, yeah, completely destroyed. It got my sister. I wasn't at the house. My grandmother's house was adjacent to our trailer, and she saw the roof getting peeled off that bitch. It was a really bad hurricane. It was Hurricane Charlie. That was back in 2004. So my childhood home, the trailer roof got peeled the fuck off. We weren't in it, but she saw it. She was at my grandmother's house. She saw it right when it happened. She said at first it was like peace, and it kind of going up and down, and then it kind of floated up in the air, and it just flew away. We found our roof. It was down the street. We need positive vibrations. Exactly. What's up, Florence? What's up? Yeah, I'm always positive. That's what I'm saying. X just nitpicks what he when he hears me say something negative. He's just nitpicking. He or she is just nitpicking whatever I'm saying. It's okay. Yeah, it was really bad. I think we had Hurricane Charlie, and then like maybe, I think in that same year, wasn't Katrina the same year, or maybe a couple years after? The early 2000 hurricanes was something else. Them early 2000 hurricanes were horrible. Oh, damn. Yeah. But that's if you're in a trailer. But, you know, everybody ain't got a trailer. If you're in a regular house that's stable, you're pretty much good. The worst thing that happened I stayed with my grandmother during Hurricane Charlie. I stayed with her, and the worst thing that happened to her is she just had to get her roof replaced. It just leaked bad. It was old. It needed to be. She was behind on getting it replaced, but the roof leaked. And then what else? A tree branch. It was like a stick. It was like a stick a little bit thicker than this. It flew through one of her windows. It was like, psh. It was like a fucking missile. that was crazy. But she had she had those what's those those old school mirrors windows that you crank the thing and it opens up. It goes like shoo, it opens up outward. She had those type of windows, so the screen was on the inside. So the screen, and the thing's built heavy duty, so the screen's metal or whatever, ain't that flimsy shit. So the screen stopped it from coming in the house, but we heard it. It was like a fucking bullet. Damn, I can't remember, but yeah, it was 2003 or 4 that Katrina hit. But I know it was in the early 2000s because those hurricanes were devastating. To be slow, oh good, because when I was homeless, there was 2 hurricanes within a week of each other, but luckily it wasn't horrible. You want to know something rough? When I was on my way to the storm shelter, when I was homeless up in a different city, for the first hurricane, I seen something really sad. It was a homeless couple. With all their stuff, and they had to leave the shelter. I don't think they had proper ID. I didn't ask, but I just assumed either that or either they didn't have proper ID because they check your shit because they run background checks. Did y'all know that? They run a background check on your ass because it's the police. They'll try to catch a criminal. And that was the first shelter I went to. Then I went to a different one, and they had a sign out. Because this is a school. It was a school. The second, well, both of them were schools, but this one was a lot more strict, and a lot less people too. And they had a sign on the door: if you are a registered sex offender, don't even bother coming up in this bitch. Like, you better figure it the fuck out. Well, you gotta remember, alligators are den animals, so they're probably in their dens under the river. Because animals are gonna know when they're attuned with nature. When they see a storm, they have dens. Alligators have dens under the water. That's where they kind of shelter at. So I never heard of an alligator flying around, but yeah, they don't just freely run around the water. When they're done sunbathing and hunting and do whatever it is, ripping off people's faces, whatever fuck alligators do, they go in their den. Yeah, I'm just saying. I know an unnecessary amount of facts about gators. Well, we have gators here. We don't have alligators. There's alligators and there's gators. Gators, if you want to know the difference between an alligator and a gator, if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong. A gator has a round snout. A gator has a round snout, and an alligator has one of those long skin thinning ones. There must be somebody out here. It's either deer out here or somebody walking around. One time there was a guy, he was on a electric bike. It was weird. I think he was just kind of scoping me out. But he probably seen, nah, this bitch is too big. But he rode like all the way to the back of my camp. But like far enough to not be too suspicious, but close enough for me to see him. And he kind of stood there like he was looking at something, either me or something. Because I was standing out here with Cookie. She didn't sense him though. It was weird. And he sat there for a minute. I don't know if there might have been something dumped back there or what. And then he drove all the way back around from behind my camp back to there. But this was like the beginning of the year. I ain't seen that guy since. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I promise you, if somebody come back here messing with you, they're gonna figure out why I'm back. I can be back here with full confidence by myself. I'm sure it's an animal. I'm 100% sure it's an animal because I don't see nobody out here. When you live out in the woods long enough, you got an eyeball for what's moving out here, and I don't see anything that looks like a person. I really think it's just an animal. You develop woods eyes. You can kind of see when people are moving around here. It is beautiful. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty out here? Green lushness. And people will be like, you need to get a house. Why? Houses are ugly. Look at all this beauty. Look at all this beautiful shit I get to wake up to every day. Natural green brush. Haha, you're homeless. It's so crazy, people. That person comes in here every day. It's great. You gotta love it. I love the moon. Ah, yeah. I watch the moon. Let it change my mood. Can't stop thinking of you. Every time somebody mentions the moon. Why not have a companion with you? I got a companion. Yeah, I already mentioned. You not here? You hear that? That's my companion. Can grab your knife, get that gun. Yeah. I'm really thinking about being armed. Shotgun. I'd rather have something I could conceal, because the one thing you really want to have, when you're out and about, you want to have the advantage. When you're out and about and you might get in a potential dangerous situation, you want to have the advantage. You don't want people to know what you got. I'd rather conceal a handgun. And I wear baggy clothes most of the time, so good weapon is a Taurus 1911 9mm. I'm used to shooting 9mm. I like that. Automatic Glock, automatic. Okay, I can fight, but I am too old now. Yeah, my thing is I haven't gotten to aged out of fighting yet. Because honestly, God, I would probably try to tackle somebody down before I try to shoot my gun. But then you got to be careful, because that leaves me exposed to them grabbing my gun. I actually got someone that sent me some C's. A nice lady on here, go by Virgo. I gotta wait till Monday to go pick it up. But yeah, she sent me. She went on my Amazon wish list, and she got me some vegetable seeds and fruit seeds in this big pack. So I want to I gotta see what grows in the winter, what's seasonal for the winter, because this was getting closer to. And I'm gonna grow some stuff. I'm gonna try to grow some stuff. Yeah, act fast, yeah. Yeah, I can't lay traps around me. You're absolutely right. Somebody gave me some good advice with like some thin wire, some trip wire, and like some cans. I could do that. Are you okay? Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I be okay? What, because I'm clapping? I'm just clapping. Is that why you're asking me if I'm okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm a loner. I like being by myself. And it adds, when you're out here by yourself and stuff, and people see you living out here, it actually adds to your lore. If you know what I mean. It adds to your aura. Because they're like, if this person is back here by themselves, they probably don't want to be fucked with. That's what the message that sends automatically. You gotta play the first battle is the mental one. Remember that, people. The first battle is right here. You fuck with their people mentals, they probably not gonna fuck with you. That's why I live out. That's why I choose to not be in no. I don't want to be in a community anyways. But that's why I choose to be by myself. It adds to the aura. Yeah, I'm not gonna be blowing the people the fuck up back here. So no, I'll respectfully pass. But I totally get it, especially as a woman. I totally get it. I totally get it. Being homeless and woman, it is a scary ordeal. We are social. Not everybody's built. What about if that's the case, where do autism people fit in? A lot of autistic people don't like social stuff. You talking about people that's probably you think everybody's the same? My autistic cousin is happy as a clam when no one bothers him and he can sit in this room all day and play video games. His mom makes him be socially interactive, so he's not like crazy, but extra crazy. But at the same time, she knows that he likes his privacy and being chilling, Yeah. So when it comes to securing my belongings, I can leave everything here. Nobody messes with my stuff. Nobody messes with it. Nobody comes back here. One time I quickly went to the store. I don't try to do that all the time, but I left my backpack with my MacBook, everything. Nobody touches my shit out here. And that's why I keep Cookie mostly at camp, because I don't know about you, I wouldn't be messing with no dog in a tent, regardless of if they're tiny or not. Nah, I ain't got no secret hitters. All I got is my dog. It's just me and my dog. No. Most people families do have mental illness on varying degrees. It's not just me. It's not just my bloodline. That's weird. Most people have ADHD. Most people are on the spectrum. Most people have all kinds of stuff going on. That's kind of crazy to kind of single me out. That's wild. You have people in your family that's mentally ill, whether they show it or not, whether you know it or not, really. What's up, Karen? I think, see, the thing is about stop laziness and all the trolls, they think they're messing with somebody that's dumb. But I'm going to overanalyze what you're saying. So I'm going to think about what you're trying to convey. Yeah, like you act like saying that. I think they be trying to trigger me. I really think that the goal is trying to trigger me, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Was a genuine question? Oh, well, I get a lot of trolls that sound like you, so you gotta keep careful. I got fuck around, find out syndrome. What's up, Rich? It's 8 years old now. You can't shut me up. Damn, big Benzo. Yeah, it's just crazy how people will nitpick everything, and it really makes you question, like, what do you have going on in your life that you gotta nitpick everything that I'm doing? All right, let me see what I got here. I might eat one of these canned tuna. My college sent me a box of food. I might eat one of these canned tunas later. this shit. I might make some tuna and rice. I know it's. You look so rough. I mean, I could look worse. I could look a lot worse than what you're seeing. I could look a lot worse. A lot worse. No, thank you, Deb. You're so welcome. You know, we try to keep the love going in here. Hey, Zero. Hey, Zero, what's up? Yeah. And just because someone's mentally ill doesn't make them like a horrible person. It's something they can't really help. There's only so much medication and shit you can do. Mm-hmm. Oh, you been homeless before, Marcus? Now. I actually I haven't. It's weird. I don't have that problem. Yeah. I actually planning a trip, Marcus. I'm not worried about trying to quickly find a place to live. I've been actually coming up on the 20th, 2 years living on the streets. I'm actually planning a trip. I'm finna go from Florida to California on my bike. You back, Lisa? Welcome back. I'm not going through this like extreme hardship as people like to promote about homelessness. I'm actually living my best life. I do music. It's a adventure full of music and laughs. I love this. I love his family. Aww. This is something the school sent me. It's a chewy bar. It's like a peanut butter chocolate chip chewy bar. It's pretty good. Just get a canoe. Ha! You'll be hitting up Ireland. No. The crazy thing, what being homeless has taught me is that you really do waste your time at jobs. Being homeless has taught me I've wasted so much time at working. I should have did this sooner. If I knew then what I know now. Yeah, I watch them on YouTube. I've been watching people live on boats full time. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I might get it. That's your opinion. That's your opinion, Lazy. I can't help you with that. As much as you've been here, you really think I'm lazy? That's crazy, though. Oh, they got cream of chicken. I ain't eating that. They got cream of chicken soup. Ugh. Look at this. Exactly. Those boathouses was cool too. So they sent me ramen noodles, 40. I'm giving these to a family member because I don't eat ramen. I might do something. I'd make a dish with these whole potatoes. They got whole potatoes in the can. So whole potatoes, I'll keep that. I'll let them have that tomato sauce. I gotta figure out what to do with this rotini. I hope I say that right, rotini. I like noodles. One of my favorite things is noodles and butter. Who's still here? Strange how laziness is still here. They're alright. They come here every day. But when I get tired, I'll time them out. You sound just like my brother. He says the same thing. Oh, he doesn't like ramen noodles? Yeah, I don't like them either. I love noodles and butter. I just gotta find some vegan. Hold on, my sister wrote me. Okay, so those same backpacks I showed y'all earlier, they just released a Sonic the Hedgehog collection. I want it. I know, the noodles, butter, a little salt and pepper, and I'm good. This is my job, baby. Hey, introvert, how you doing? What's up, introvert? What's good? How old are you? I'm 36. I blocked lazy. Oh. Oh, you blocked them yourselves? Lazy's got a crush on Kiora. Oh. Yes, somebody said that hating is really just worship. People just they really like you. They just hide it behind hate. Exactly. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa said it great. If you tell others how to live your life, they can tell you how to live yours. That's a good thing. I like that. I like that quote. I used to want a boathouse with them. Oh. Listen, everything you want is on the other side of fear, baby. Trust me, I used to be really scared being out here, but now that I got my wits about myself, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I don't miss no sleep. So I got this chunk tuna. I might make tuna and rice. What y'all think? Tuna and rice, a little salt and pepper. Nothing too crazy. I still haven't made anything on the rice cooker yet. What is He's King Trini? What is it? Well, I got a rice cooker. Somebody bought me one. So I'm gonna make the rice in that, and then the rice cooker has a heating tray. I don't know if I should put it in there. I gotta look up a recipe. I really don't know how to use this thing. But I think I can either put it on the tray where it steams and it cooks the tuna, or warms up the tuna. Or I can probably just throw it in with the rice. Exactly. You've been around. That's some wisdom right there. I like that. Oh, he's still sick. I hope you get well soon. Oh well, I was just gonna put I was just gonna put salt, pepper on it. And, like just put the tuna in there, salt, pepper with some rice, maybe a little bit of butter, and call it a day. What's up, Achilles? If it's not enough to cook rice, it should be heat the tuna up enough. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I can just cook the rice and just throw it on, throw the tuna in and just stir it up and let it heat that way too. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't gonna do nothing too crazy. What time is dinner? I know, right? I have a clock today. Shit. Ooh, I got green beans. Yummy. They sent me some green beans. Yum, 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 yum. Love green beans. This is Great Northern beans. I don't know if I like Great Northern beans. They got good source of fiber though. I'll still try them out. Salmon is also a good source of calcium and vitamin D. Yes, I love salmon, and I love salmon too. I love some salmon. I can't eat this, so I'm gonna send this to my family. I'm gonna make them a care package. So I got some other family that's going through some tough times. I'll make them a care package, and I'm probably gonna get some more Kraft. They like that. Get them some more Kraft mac and cheese and some other stuff. Get them some. They love Pop-Tarts. You know, little kids. Well, not one little kid, but they big kids at heart. I probably could get away with it, but I wouldn't do it. You know, at the same time, because it'd be great to have some free eggs. I used to raise chickens when I was younger. Wild chickens, though. Not like domesticated chickens, wild chickens. Thank you, Archive. That's a cool name for a band, Archive of Veils. Are you a band? Do you have bread? I don't eat bread. Well, not that often. I don't eat bread enough to keep any around. I might get one loaf every few months, and it's one of those big, those big fluffy ones. I forgot what. Oh my god, what the hell? I don't know names of shit. What's Pop-Tarts? They're like these toasted pastries. They like toasted pastries. They like this square, right? And some of them come with frost on them or not. And on the inside, they're like almost like strudels, but it's enclosed. If you know what strudels are, it's like that, but they come in like these flat squares. And some of them have frosting on it or not. You can get them with frosting or without frosting. And on the inside, it's like, like a strudel would have. It's like you get strawberry, blueberry, all kinds of flavors. They got s'mores, chocolate, cookies and cream. They got all kinds of flavors of Pop-Tarts. Just chickens that are just roaming freely. So what my grandfather and grandmother would do, because that's how they got their eggs for the longest time. Like, it was so weird to me the first time I had to buy eggs in the store, because I grew up not buying eggs at the store. We just got them from the chickens. But we got to a point where we had to get eggs from the store. It was so weird. So what my grandfather would do, he would build a chicken coop, right? He'd build a chicken coop and then just throw some feed in there and no door or nothing. He'd build it and then he'd throw some chicken feed in there to get the chickens to roost in there. And they lay eggs whenever they get ready, and he'd collect them. And my grandmother would collect them. And then they would test to make sure they're good, because there's a test you can do to make sure the egg's good. No technology needed. Yeah, like free range. Yeah, like free range, wild, whatever you want to call it. And so the chickens, they could go in and out. My grandpa would just throw the feed in there. They eat. They can hang out if they want to. They're protected from any elements, most of the elements. And then they have some eggs. Grandma would get them, test to make sure the eggs were the good, and boom, you're such a good lady. You giving out care packages. Oh, thank you. Yeah. What my saying is, if I got it, they got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so when I first had to go get the store, my mom, I was like still pretty young. My mom was like, I need you to go to the store and get some eggs. I was like, hey, why don't you get them on the chickens? And it was just so weird. I was like, they sell eggs at the store? That's how so foreign it was to me. No more, but I watched my grandma slaughter chickens. That was crazy. I used to see my grandma cut up the chickens, and she would, when they would, however they would catch the wild chickens or whatever, they would, I saw her kill the chicken and cut it up and get it ready for to make chicken and dumplings. And I was like, but you get used to it when you live in the country and people be hunting and gathering all the time. You get used to it. But when I first seen her do it, I was like, I don't know if I want to be a serial killer or am I scared? I'm scared. If my grandma's a serial killer. We didn't raise wild pigs, but they did used to hunt them. They used to hunt them. Yeah, and chicken and dumplings are wild chickens or free range if that works for y'all, free range. But let me tell you about my grandparents now. So yeah, what my grandma did to, get the chicken ready, she grabbed the chicken by the neck and ring until it snapped the neck. I was like I said, when you're young, you first see stuff like that. You're a little bit shocked, but you get used to it. So yeah, she's just little old lady, just strength of a nation. Ring, kill it. If you can eat a chicken, you can kill a chicken. Yeah, pretty much. What about turkeys? I think they just got them for the store. I don't think we had any wild ones running around, but they would hunt for hogs. I remember because in front of my grandparents' house, it's like one of my core memories. They used to have this cross-looking thing right in front of their door. It was maybe like 10 feet in front of the door, cross. And what they would do when they get the hog, because I only saw this once when I was little. When they get the hog, they hunt it. They put it up. They basically crucify this hog. They put a bucket under it and then slice it open to get the innards out. Sorry if that's graphic for y'all. No, but a cow did wander onto our backyard from. That's how I live in a country. I lived in a country ass place. A cow did escape a ranch one time, and it was in the back behind one of my uncle's houses, and we lived next door to my uncle. So I looked outside. I was like, "Ma, there's a cow outside." It had got because right in front of my childhood home, it was our church that we used to go to, and then behind the church there was a ranch. I don't know how it was. It was as far as the eyes could see. It was this big ass ranch. You would see the cows graze from time to time, moving around. But I don't know how big that land. It was huge. But right behind the church, it was a ranch. It was a land where the ranchers be at. And I think the cow got free from there. Such country shit. Thank you, Deb. So you had a farm in Florida? No, we didn't have a farm. No, we just lived in the country. Just shit happened. So the cow got out, and I seen it. I was like, "Ma, there's a cow outside." And I was real little when this happened, but I remember that shit. It was crazy. And I went out there. I pet the cow and everything. And then, like not too long after, a guy in a big ass ranch truck came looking for him. A dude came. He's like, "Hey, baby girl, you're country shit. Hey, baby girl, you seen a cow out here?" It's like, "Yeah, it's back behind my uncle's house." And he rounded up. Yeah, he had the big rancher trucks, and I think he had if I remember, he had the thing where they hold the animals in, and he had it and brought the cow back in, and he went back to his ranch. Yesterday, I took a bath. Okay, what about wild horses? I haven't seen I've seen them running around, but never interacted with one. But living in the country, the childhood home I lived in was lived in by other family members before we moved in. And one of my cousins living there used to bring his horse inside of the house, inside of the trailer. So you can only guess how raggedy that bitch was. I'm hungry. I should have been a vegetarian. I feel we could kill a fish. Yeah, country shit. So I've eaten. I used to eat chitlins. I don't eat that shit no more. I used to eat chitlins, pork all the time. Alligator tail. They used to catch snapping turtles. We used to eat snapping turtles. I'm probably eating raccoon, but I'm not 100% sure if I have possum. What else have I eaten? Rabbit. Yeah. Wildcat. Yeah, this is always some wildcats right now. But the wildcat population will be taken care of by when the coyotes come in for the season. So you would notice that the coyotes were in town because the cat population would go down because they would hunt the cats. Well, yeah, that's basically like the good. I'm pretty sure people eat, I mean, some people roast the entire alligator, but I know for a fact I've eaten alligator tail, but I probably ate other parts. It's all meat. It's meat most places, right? And yeah, so my dad, they would kill an alligator. My dad brought on this long tail. He cleaned it, cut it up, and he would fry it. So it was fried alligator tail, really good. I'm not 100% sure if I eaten a snake, but I wouldn't put it past me because I grew up all my life. They probably gave it to me when I was a baby. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if I've eaten a snake before. But one of my uncles, he used to catch snakes and eat them. I remember that because one time he had in his cooler. He asked my mom if she wanted some snake, but my mom was like, no, she don't eat it. But he had in his cooler a snake that he caught that he already skinned up and cleaned. What I mean by cleaned is not just washing it off, but when you clean an animal to get it ready to eat, this is when you usually take the skin off and you take out the insides. They may take off the head. I don't know about possum pie. I don't think I've had possum pie before. Catfish good. My favorite kind of fish really is smoked mullet. I miss it so much. Smoked mullet. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Ugh, I know I did bad on that. Okay. Catfish is good. Yeah. Tilapia. Yeah, I've eaten tilapia. I don't eat tilapia too much anymore. But never ate pigeons before. It was stringy. Ooh. Yeah, I used to love chitlins, but when I found out what it's really made of, I was like, yeah, I'm not eating this shit no more. Not that I didn't love it still, but I'll always have love for chitlins, but I will not eat that no more. I miss it too. I just what I miss more is being ignorant of what it is. If I stayed ignorant, I would probably still eat chitlins because I love it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the reasons why we eat a lot of parts of the animals because during slavery times they would discard the parts that they didn't want to eat onto the slaves. So that a lot of that coming from us eating fried goods and over season our meat because sometimes the meat was probably a little bit bad or whatever or old. This is why we so heavy on seasoning. It comes from slavery times because they would give us stuff that they wouldn't eat and we would have to make it good. My ancestors would have to make it good. Yeah, the squirrel ones. Oh, okay. They were abolition. Oh, okay, that makes sense. No, I never seen a wild donkey before. Most of the stuff I've seen is possums, turtles, rabbits, cows, wild horses, and tamed, of course. You know what? One of my preschool pictures, I was sitting on a horse. This is country shit. My preschool picture, I'm sitting on an actual horse to take the picture. Why they didn't do a zoom out of it? I don't know, but I'm sitting on a horse. It's so country. I have to find it. It's the epitome of my country life. This was in preschool. They had my little preschool 5-year-old self on a fucking horse. I'm gonna find it. Y'all gonna get a crack out of this. Y'all gonna think this is the funniest shit you ever seen. Hold on. It's the epitome of my country ass life. And I remember that day. Me too. I want to learn how to ride a horse. All I did was ever sat on a horse to take a fucking picture. I really want to learn how to ride one. I might add that to my things to do while homeless. Okay. You appear to be offline. No shit. Turn my fucking Wi-Fi on, ho. Okay. Let me go to I gotta go to photos. It's the most countryest shit you'll see. Country. If you look hard enough, you can see the horses written. All right, here we go. This was me in preschool. I can't believe I. You see the horse, the ass end of the horse right here. If you can't see, they had me sitting on this horse to take this country shit. This is the most countryest shit this side of the goddamn Mississippi. I was excited though, so it was cool. I remember that day because when the lady got there, she let the horse walk around and rode around on the horse a little bit, let him stretch his legs. But yeah, country shit right here, country ass shit. I know that's cute though. Ain't I cute though? Well, yeah, country. that's country ass life. The sad thing is, I don't think my sister could do it because she was sickly. You looked happy. Oh, I was actually excited. I remember that entire day because when we were about to take pictures, yeah, the lady unloaded the horse and was riding it around. I guess stretch his legs, getting a little bit tired, so it stood still. Oh yeah, there's plenty of wild dogs in the country. I just left. What? What's going on? Did you see the picture I showed? Oh no, you just came back. Oh, you talking about you left Washington? Okay. But I eat them. That's why I call myself a hypocrite. I eat animals. I can't slaughter them. I can't kill a fish. But I mean, it's not necessarily. I get it. If you ever deep fried panda paws, I don't know about that one. That's a thing. I heard people eat bear paws, but deep fried panda paw. Let me go look this up. People really eat deep fried? Oh no, they don't. They don't do that. Oh, you funny. They're an endangered species. They're not. You've seen everything. I was gonna say, I've seen people eating bear paws though. Yeah, bear paws are a thing. I promise you it is. Yeah, it's the thing. Thank you, Deb. I lived it up for a few years, so I got right out of horses. Oh, that's fun. I'm jealous. No, I definitely ain't eating a monkey. Koala ear soup. Oh Lord. Oh gosh. Not betting his paws on a poker game. Huh. Just roadkill. Okay. Roadkill deers. Damn. I heard that there was like a place that had a roadkill festival. Thank you, Heather. Now you need a cartoon. Oh, I did good. Okay, okay. I turned in this assignment. I wasn't sure if I did it well, but I got a 98 on it. I got only a point and a half taken away. I can deal with that. I really thought I bombed that thing. I really did. All right, so far I got an A in the class. In this class. Okay. I got a 98.7. Okay, okay. I can do that. I can dig it. All right. Thank you, Zero. Yeah, I'm in online school. I go to Full Sail University. Who's 666? Have you been a cop before? No. What do you mean, a cop? All I did was corrections. Baked sheep balls. I think I'll pass. Thank you, Lisa, for coming in. I appreciate you, baby. That's not a police officer. That's a corrections officer. That's two different things. Cool. Probably start. I start local tech tomorrow. All right, let's go, archive. Let's go. Yeah, like a prison guard. A prison guard. So you were a cop. No, that's not the same thing. Corrections is not a cop. That's two different things, baby. Prison guard. But you can be on a path to being a police officer, but I would still have to go to the police office. But I just watch the inmates. I don't arrest nobody. They really just stupid, Heather. They really are just dumb as fuck. Oh, where to begin? It really was the dumbasses I worked with. Uh-oh. I've done a lot of things, yeah. Yeah. But I make the best out of the situation. But I totally get it. You're always welcome. All right, so that's good. Let's keep these A's going. I want to finish this class with an A. That's the goal. I like this professor. He's really nice. He actually gives good feedback. All right, what's up? I'm trying to get an A in this class. A, A, A. I didn't like the other professor I had last month. He was kind of a fucking jerk. But you know, you always got one, right? Shit, I got a midterm. I got 2 attempts at the midterm. Damn, I'll have to lock in today. What you doing, Dreadhead? What's up, G? What's good? Thank you, Heather. Was she a cop? So cool. No, I wasn't a cop. I was in corrections. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Y'all want to see? Y'all want to have a good laugh? Y'all want to know how? Y'all want to know why I got fired from why I got fired from the prison guard? Because I got fired from there. Y'all want to know what happened? I got the news article. Why are you enrolled in school if you don't mind me asking? I'm taking. I'm finishing my degree, my bachelor's in music production. Yeah, I don't know. They keep repeating that. It's weird. Anyways, we're moving on. Who wants to see the news article that got this is what's got me fired from being out there? I did an internet challenge, and somebody snitched on me. And our headquarters for the Department of Corrections in Florida is Tallahassee. So somebody not only snitched on me and they took my Facebook post and sent it to the headquarters. I'm gonna show you what happened. This is back in 2019. This is the Miami New Times. I like to giggle at this. All right. April 26, 2009. Florida prison guards joke about shootings, violence during feeling cute. So there's a challenge. So somebody said, feeling cute might shoot to stop later. This was me. Look, they put my shit in here. Feeling cute might shoulder lock take down your prison husband. I was big. I was so heavy back then. Yeah, so I was like, feeling cute. My shoulder lock take down your husband. And somebody snitched on me and I got fired. So yeah, I was in the Miami Times. It was fucking hilarious. Be careful what you post, but I hated that. I don't give a shit. Yes, and I guarantee you it was somebody I added from work. Because why else? So yeah. Do y'all know what a shoulder lock takedown is? Because it's funny if you know what it is. Hold on. I'm trying to find like a quick video of it. Everybody got. Okay, I'll show you what. It's funny if you know what it is, so you get the joke. The shoulder lock takedown. He's gonna show you. So when I said feeling cute, my shoulder lock takedown your boy husband, that's what that is. But of course, you would do that way more faster than that. He's just doing a demonstration. It's the way we take down inmates if we need to. Good job, Wild and Wavy. Keep it going. Love the bird sound. I know. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. See, that's the thing why I knew that working isn't for me, because you have work snitches, and I hate those types of people. Like, you don't. I don't know why people would snitch on anybody at work for anything, because it doesn't benefit you at all, unless the job is like, we'll pay you $100 or whatever to snitch on somebody. Well, who the fuck cares? There was only one job I ever worked that actually paid you to snitch on people stealing. They said if you can catch somebody stealing and they can find it on the cameras and they can see it at the time or whatever that you saw it, that my job will give you $250 per person. They said they'll offer you $250 per person that you can find, because it was such a bad habit that they had. That only happened at one time. Once. He said he made a big old announcement about it. If y'all can find these people and let me know, show me some proof. I think you can film it too. You can catch somebody you act filming. Yeah. Yeah, if it's not hurting nobody, who cares? You always got people like that. That's why I know working wasn't for me. That work culture is so probably to raise themselves up. Yeah, they probably make them feel good about themselves. They ain't got nothing better to do. Cause one of the lessons I learned about working as a prison guard. This is a very important lesson that you can use throughout your life. Have something to do outside of work. They used to stress this a lot. They said this job is very stressful, and it was. It's a very stressful job. You're dealing with criminals all day that are trying to manipulate you. They're trying to just go against you in any kind of way half the time. They don't want to do what you say and all that. They want to treat you like shit, whatever. You got to cuss out grown men all day. What? Hey, what's up, cowboy? And they said, please have a hobby outside of this. Have something you like to do to get your mind off this. Because if you don't, this job will become your everything. Like it'll just rot your mind out. It'll just rotten your mind out, right? My dad was a prison guard for about 10 years. Yeah, I got out in like less than a year because I was like, I can't. Well, I actually got fired. I was just showing the news article how I got fired. It's pretty funny, cowboy. I was with the shits. I didn't care. I was over that job. I was doing whatever. I didn't give a fuck. Solid piece of advice. I had learned that in general to not make work my whole life. Yeah, that's the problem. People make work their whole life. They don't have no hobbies. They just clock in and never clock out mentally. So you can't keep a job. You hear about the one time I got fired and you base my entire work history off of that. I can keep a job. My thing is now I'm figuring out other ways to make money. I'm over it. I'm kind of overworking the 9 to 5. It never fit me. You know, some people can fit into the basic puzzle piece of life. Just bloop. My puzzle piece don't fit in there. It's unique. My puzzle piece is a triangle. It's not even a traditional puzzle piece shape. This cowboy to ride. I'm cooking a barbecue today. Hey, send me some barbecue before you go. Mail me some barbecue. No, thank you. Thank you for coming in. J pot lover. What the hell are you talking about? What does that even mean? Let's proofread before we press send, okay? No, absolutely not. You want to know why I never slept with an inmate? One, there's no benefit. Let me say that again. There's no benefit doing that at all. Why would I sleep with an inmate? They have no money. You can't carry money in there. They don't have anything going on. They're in jail. They're in prison. And in order for you to go to prison, you have to spend more than a year behind bars. Because when you go to jail, it's like a year or less or something. But when you go to prison, did you know that? You going in for more than a year. Some people don't know that. I wasn't locked out. I was a prison guard. There's no benefit. And then on top of all that, they're sleeping with each other. And if you think, I don't care how straight your homeboy is, if you think your homeboy ain't cracking another dude in prison and he been there a long time, you'll be sorely mistaken. They getting some type of sexual favor. Okay? I don't discriminate. What's up, Reform Stoic? I don't discriminate. Bald. It don't mean nothing. I'll massage your baldness. You know what I'm saying? There's no benefit to sleeping with an inmate. I would never do that. So, and then on top of that, say if I did make that a career, I wouldn't ruin my retirement, because you can do 10 years and you can retire there and you'd be all right. I would never risk my retirement for an inmate. Yeah, it's a very stressful job. I wouldn't risk my retirement, my career. And then on top of that, you can get charges. Because as far as they know, it's a conflict of interest. You can be they can just assume you're taking advantage because you're a prison guard. That's you can get charged for rape. You can get charged for rape. Then you're a sexual predator. Then you got to register as a sexual predator. Because as far as they know, you're the person in charge of them. As far as they know, you coerce them. Yeah, inmates can't give receipt because of PREA. PREA. I forgot what it is. It's like prison rape and something. It's a kind of program that came out. It's called PREA. Yeah, Prison Rape Elimination Act. Thank you, Zachary. And they make it harder for your coworkers to have to put, yeah. Yeah, I'm not tired of that shit. Did a 35-year bit and we did. Yeah. You did 35 years? Oh my God. And you know why? You know why I really was so over that place? Not only was there poor training, but my coworkers, I couldn't depend on my coworkers for shit. No, I ain't get no kind of backup. I seen 2 inmates on camera, face and all. They were smoking drugs, right? Probably weed. I hope it was weed. I don't know, but you don't want them crazy motherfuckers to do drugs. They were on camera. You saw them light whatever they were smoking, because they figure out a way. There's a plug in there. They'll figure out a way to light something. You know how they got that engineering skills. But the humidity has it at 110 degrees today, so you can see the screen light up. That's what caught my attention, because this is the middle of the night. I work night shift. So it caught my attention. I kept seeing something flickering, and I'm like, because I'm on the computer probably doing something, and then I look, and I see something in the corner of my eye on the camera, because you got a monitor right next to you, and I look like, what the fuck was that? So I stopped and look. It's a flickering, and there's 2 inmates sitting on the same bed, and they're smoking a joint or whatever, or a cigarette. And no, you're not blocked. What's up, Kitty? This is the first message I seen from you. YouTube might be blocking you for something, so be careful what you're saying. What's wrong with your mouth? Ain't nothing wrong with my mouth. What do you mean? What? I don't know. Anyways, so I called my supervisor, which is what's called our dorm sergeant, or the sergeant of my dorm. So I call her up. I'm like, hey, I'm looking at the camera, and I see 2 inmates smoking on the bench. I can see everything in full view. She didn't do shit. She didn't do shit. She just basically brushed me off. She's like, okay, make a report about it. I'll look at it. She didn't do shit. She didn't care. But meanwhile, there was an incident that got so bad with this sergeant, because nobody could work with her. She was fucking nuts. She was basically a motivation for me to leave. She was fucking crazy. So there was this time we had a drill. We had a inmate escape drill or some shit like that. So you go through the motion of that. You have to make sure, because they're going to test you on everything. So you got to make sure all the stuff is locked up, and you got your paperwork, and you do a count of the inmates. They do this, every few months at random, right? So during the drill, me and my sergeant in the officer station, and we're still going through the drill, and she has the door locked, right? Did they do the drill during shift change? So that's important, because so now the new people are coming along. So it's the new door sergeant that's coming to relieve us, and his officer. So now they said during the drill we had to keep everything locked. Usually we don't lock the door for them to come in, because it's shift change, but it was locked for the drill. So the sergeant's trying to get let in, and her crazy ass is like, I can't open the door. We're in the drill. Like, this bitch is bipolar. This bitch is bipolar. It was an all male prison. This bitch was bipolar as fuck. She was like, I can't let you in. It's a drill. It really wasn't that deep. It was a drill. She could have let him in. I ain't locking the door. I ain't like you. And he started to come through the regular day where we come through. Then he came to the window, and he was like, hey, let me in. And she's like, we're doing it. Like, she's fucking crazy. We're doing the drill. It got so bad, the dude started kicking the shit out of the door. He was like, boom, 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 boom. Like I'm talking about with the rage of 10,000 men. Just boom, 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 boom. Nerve-wracking. So she gets all pissed off. Mind you, she gets me to go unlock the door with this psycho. And I go unlock the door, and he starts bitching at me. I was like, I was like, I'm not the one that was locking you out. I was like, I'm not the one that was doing that. I said, it's my dorm sergeant. She's the one in charge. That's who you need to bitch at. because she's my supervisor. And the incident elevated so bad that I had to go talk to the warden. There was a whole incident. It was a whole thing. I had to go. Before I went to clock in. When I clocked in, the warden stopped me and said, "Hey, I need to talk to you about an incident that happened the other day when you get clocked in." And so I went and he pulled me into his office and he had to fill out a report. And I told him what happened. Dorm sergeant told me not to unlock the door, and he was kicking the shit out of the door, and it was this whole thing. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Not as wild as you think, but it was some pretty interesting shit. But yeah, it escalated to that point. It was a wild incident. That's probably why I got, and it didn't help. That whole thing didn't help with my already established PTSD. You know what I'm saying? That didn't help with my already established PTSD with that bullshit that dude was pulling. Okay, so I'll tell you another story. This was a escape attempt. This shit was crazy. This was a prime example of gross negligence, because they always talked about don't become complacent at this job. They preach that because complacency, people can lose their life behind that. So this is what happened. It was another night shift. Everything was going as normal. So usually during our shift changes, they're doing what's called a count. And that's to just account for all the inmates that's wherever the fuck they are. Because when the time we come up, they're wrapping up their day. So there's inmates in the chapel. It's chow time, so they having chow. There's inmates in the library and stuff like that. And we call that area the front of the prison. We call it up top. So that's where we come in. We enter into. That's where the what they call it, station. We call it Station 1. That's what the main office and stuff is, where you come in, and then when you walk in and after you clocked in and stuff and get searched, you're at you're up top, and it's got the officer's store, the barber, the prison barber, and all that kind of stuff. Blah 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 blah. Right. So that's up top, and in between up top and where the inmates stay is called Center Gate. So. And then after Center Gate is where all the dorms are. There's open bay dorms, which is not the traditional stuff y'all would see on TV with the sliding doors. Open bay is basically literally it's like kind of like the military style. Bunks is open, it's bunks, and they got a little rec area and TV room. And it's open. They can walk around freely and all that. And then you have what's called the T buildings. They call it the T buildings because there's 3 wings, and it literally is like a T. And it's 2 stories, and those are the cells that you'll probably seen on TV where they slide shut, because those are like high security people. They murderers, they probably like serial rapists, and just they have a higher grade of danger, so they go there and they have to be locked in at night. They have to be, and the only way they can freely move around is in their cell. It's a 2-man cell with the toilet in there, and it slides shut. They're done for the day. You know, the showers are outside. They have to have a shower time and all that. Yeah, like a dorm style, yeah. Yeah, I'm at like a medium security. It's not that bad there. Okay, so. Okay, hush. No. Okay. Okay, so this story happens up top where all the chapel and stuff is. When we come in, they're doing the count and they're wrapping up eating chow. Oh, they did it. That's why I say poorly ran. But here's the thing. We can't go on shift until they're done. So we can't go on shift until they're done. So we have to sit at the entrance. There's a little area to sit while they do the count and finish up chow, because they got to get They gotta take accountability for everybody. They count people in the child hall. They count people in the chapel and the library and in the dorms. And so when you count, well, I don't know how it's different for everybody, but when you count, there's no movement. They call it no movement. So there's no inmates going into the dorms when they're counting, or that wherever the inmates are is where they stay to get counted. And until the count clears, nobody's moving. So, yeah, they run the count during chow. Okay. So, they're doing count. I know this prison ran differently. I've read that they don't really do that at a lot of other places. And the count clears. The count gets cleared. Everybody, that's why they shouldn't be doing it this way either. This is a prime example why they should stop doing that, but they still do it that way, as far as I remember. So the count clears. They line up the inmates from the chow hall. They line up the inmates from the chapel, and they line up the inmates from the library. So everything gets shut down up top when I come on shift. I'm night shift. It's 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. So all the inmates being escorted back to their respective places. And the next count doesn't happen for another 4 hours. That's important to the story. 4 hours. Boo, 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 boo. And that count is called the master roster count. And the master roster count is basically, hold on. Say this is a roster of all the inmates and their names and all, and they'll have their what's called their DC number, their inmate number, with their picture. So you get what's called a master roster of all the inmates in the dorm. So during the master roster count, you have to go to each inmate's bunk, and they have to tell you their name and DC number and have their card, their identification card out like this. They have to say just their last name. So they say Smith 9928222 whatever. And you go through each one, you check to make sure they're there. Because this is nighttime. No one, you know what I'm saying? Master roster. I finished my dorm. You have to call in all inmates. Well, you have to tell them the number of inmates you have, because the number of inmates has to match what's supposed to be in the entire prison. So you call up to the main office, and you tell them I have 100 and something inmates, and you're done. So we're waiting until the count clears. The inmates can't really get off their bunks and stuff like that. They could ask permission to use the bathroom and stuff, which is, you're not gonna be that fucking cruel. So we're waiting, and a considerable amount of time goes by, like longer than it usually takes. And so on the walkie-talkie, I hear the captain of the shift saying, go and check the chapel. And I'm like, what are we checking the chapel for? Right? Every 4 hours you do an account at the prison I work. Every 4 hours there's a count. So I'm like, why is the captain of the ship saying go check the chapel? Turns out, in the T buildings, mind you, these people are the considered the most dangerous, right? Someone's missing out of the T buildings. The T buildings where they have the sliding door to lock you in. And someone picked up on that. Luckily, somebody that in that dorm was doing their job. So they go and check around. We have a missing inmate. The inmate's not in there. They go to the chapel. They find the inmate hiding under the stairs. Now, how he was going to get out here, I don't know. The prison's not that big. You can easily spot when someone's out of fucking place. I don't know what his game plan was, but in the chapel they have a performing stage, and I guess they have a storage under there. I don't know what else space they use it for. So yeah, he was hiding under the stage in the chapel. And from what I heard, the officers that did the count before everybody had to go back to their dorms, they got chewed the fuck out. Yep. Yeah, I don't know, but it wasn't an hour, but it was at least like a good 20 to 30 minutes. And We were sitting there like, because the thing is, I don't think we did a recount because, well, one, they found them pretty quickly, and two, all the other dorms came in with the right numbers. The only dorm that was messed up was the one where the inmate was not there. So luckily we didn't have to do it. I mean, it's not big a deal to do a recount. We did recounts all the time because people don't know how to fucking count. But yeah, after a certain amount of time, yeah, you have to do a recount. It was pretty crazy. I've seen inmates high on drug. This is a synthetic weed they used to smoke called K2. I seen plenty of inmates geeking on that. The poor guy was like this. I seen a guy like this, and it was so bad. You know what my dorm sergeant did? Just laid him down because there's not much you can do. Probably should have took him to the nurses, but yeah. How much money would convince you? If somebody hit me with $50K, I'll go get back in the housing right now. How long were you locked up at Kitty? Oh, he's not talking to me. They would have been recalling the entire institution, staff, and escape posts at that point. But luckily, they found him. Like I said, when I came up to that prison, a lot of the old school people had either retired or left and stuff. So most of the staff, 90% of the staff was new people. So when I got there, the training was shitty. The way they ran shit was dumb. We were losing. They said they were losing a lot more people than they usually would because the training was bad. I didn't go to the corrections officer academy my first whole year, almost my first year, because they didn't have enough staff. Yeah, that K2 something else. Do you choose to be homeless? A lot of people do as well. It's like a walkable city. Oh, it's definitely not a walkable city. Luckily for me, I got a bike. And I don't choose to be homeless. I just make the best out of the situation, you know. I worked at a prison. I wasn't in prison. I worked at a prison. Hell no, I'll never do no time. Hell to the fuck no. Who did that? Who hurt their dog? Jesus. Yeah. Either that or they because fentanyl wasn't out yet. Sometimes they be acting like they was on that fentanyl shit. They probably already had access to that shit before fentanyl became a thing. But the K2, they was on that shit bad. That synthetic weed had them fucked up. And it always was on the weekend. I used to hate working the weekends. We had this rotating shift thing. But it was like 4 days on, 2 days off, 3 days on, 3 days off, some shit like that. I know every other weekend I was off. Every other Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was off. I love that. I like the schedule. Hated the work. It always be a job to have like the best schedule, and it'd be so shitty. You know, it'd be like the shittiest job. Y'all like my new hairdo? I'm gonna wear my hair like this today. Yeah, that's the thing. And then it was so easy to lace like letters and stuff with it too. Finger curling tuck. Oh yeah, synthetic heroin. That's some scary shit, man. I mean, the training, it was so bad. Inmate, I know at least one inmate that died because of poor training. It was so bad. That had to be like the worst story. I'll be surprised if that guy still works there. That one CO still works there, because it was such a bad experience when I heard about it. So this is what happened. It was on day shift. Inmate got a hold of some drugs, and he started to overdose. Now, in a case of an emergency, when you call it on the radio, there's a certain way you have to call an emergency on the radio. And when you do this, it's supposed to stop all the traffic, the radio traffic. Everybody's supposed to just stop. And the only people need to be talking is the station one and the officer. So I'll give you an example. You say if I had to deal with the inmate that overdosed, this is how it go. You'll be like this with the walkie. You'll be like, Officer Smith, the station one, stand by for emergency traffic. And then the station one was like, station one to Officer Smith, stand by for emergency traffic. All attention on the compound. Everything stops if we have emergency traffic. Go ahead, Officer Smith. And then they'll be like, and then I'll be like, I have an inmate in wing 2 of A dorm that's overdosing, and I need medical attention. I need medical response. And they'll be like, copy that, inmate overdosing, need a medical response. Station 1 to medical, and then medical be like, medical here. They'll be like, we need you at A dorm. We have a inmate overdose, and then they'll be like, okay, medical en route. And then nothing else is going on until the incident is taken care of. And then when the inmate's secured and taken out of the dorm and gone to medical and gotten to medical, then station 1, after all that, because they're still going back and forth, but nobody's talking during this, but who's important to this. So after that, then the station 1 will give it the announcement that you can resume talking again like normal. I forgot what the command was for that, but that's how it's supposed to go. This is how it went. Inmates overdosing. I forgot his name. Officer Jackson to station 1. Everybody's going normal. Officer Jackson to station 1. Nobody's listening. They weren't. Yeah, it's been a while since I worked for the prison, but yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm discussing my job at the prison. What's up, Grace? Well, see, the thing is, I'm actually paying attention to what they were saying, but and not everybody, because the way I absorb information is different from somebody else. I actually listen to everything they said, because they taught us how to do it. But I'm one of those, you can teach me one time and I pretty much got it. But you have people that need repeated training. Okay, so this is how I went. Officer Jackson to station 1. That's what nobody was responding, because he didn't say stand by for emergency traffic. So they probably thinking he's just regularly talking about some not important shit. And then finally, after about several tries, he remembers to say stand by for emergency traffic. Officer Jackson station 1, stand by for emergency traffic. Then everything stopped. By that time, it's probably been several minutes. Then everything kind of moves kind of smoothly, but the inmate ended up dying. Did anyone try to touch you? No. So let me explain how it works when you're most of the time, not all the time, when you're a black woman in a prison, especially in an all-male prison, depending on your personality, they usually don't try to mess with you. Because if you carry yourself a certain way, remember, these guys are street people. They know from the way you can try to hide who you really are, they're gonna know who's who. These people that live on the streets and do crime, they can read people very well for the most part. So if you go in there with, say, my type of personality, I'm chill. I'm not gonna put up with any shit, but I'm chill and stuff like that. They usually leave that person alone. They usually leave people like me alone. They don't really give me a hard time. You're gonna try you, and you gotta put your foot down. I got tried, inmate want to have attitude. I'm like, look, bitch, are you not grown, or do I gotta talk to you like a child? That's how you have to be with these people. You demasculate a little bit, they kind of go chill out. But if you chill, they're not gonna really fuck with you. They're really not, because they can see that you're just trying to get through these hours, right? Right. So But if they don't like you, oh, you're gonna know about it. They do this thing called gunning. If they don't like you and shit, they'll purposely do something called gunning, right? And what that is they will masturbate in front of you, and that's more of a sign of disrespect. It is a perverse thing. It has to do with perversion. But when they masturbate in front of you, it's like their way of disrespecting you, and they don't. And it shows that they don't give a fuck about your feelings, and they don't care about going to, because that's, of course, they got to go to solitary confinement. They don't give a fuck up. They don't care about you. They hate your fucking guts. Antonio called me ugly. They're just projecting. I'm not worried about Antonio, but yeah, for the shock, it's shock and disrespect. They will masturbate in front of you. They whip their dick out right in front of you, and that's a sign. It's more. It says it's more. It's like a psychological thing. It's like a big fuck you to you. I've never had that happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I like your appearances. Thank you, Ninja Mindset. Thank you. So yeah, it's basically like a big fuck you to you. They call it gunning. I ain't had that happen to me. And me and another black chick too, because when we went to the listen, nobody cares about your money. Nobody cares. If you're really wealthy, you might want to keep that to yourself if somebody try to set you up to get robbed. That's how people get robbed. I'm rich and wealthy. And then a lot of rich people get robbed because they piss somebody off. And then they know they got money too. It's like, oh, they got money and they piss me off? I'm going to rob them. It's been a long time. Okay, so yeah. Other ways, they just won't listen to you. If they don't, it may sound like you, they won't literally listen to you, or just always give you a difficult time, or cuss you out, or other things. But I never had all this happen to me and another person, because they real recognize real, and the inmates also give you a nickname. Yeah, real rich people, and I've met plenty of millionaires. I met millionaires that worked at the prison, that former millionaires. Because it's crazy how you can lose it all. I met this one guy. He said he was a multi-millionaire making like 25 million or more a year. He owned like I think it was like a construction business or something. You know how he lost it all? Lawsuit. One of his workers in the work trucks they owned got into a wreck. Person sued. Took everything they had. He said it's the lawsuit so bad. He said he's scared to even start a business because he feel like they'll come after him for more money. He lost everything to a lawsuit. So while that person up there bragging, be careful, because shit like that can happen to you. My nickname was Cool Breeze. One of the inmates told me. Cause he was like, we got a nickname for you, Officer Smith. And I was like, a nickname? He's like, yeah, man, all the inmates got names for officers. You know what we call you? I'm like, what? He said, we call you Cool Breeze. Because you just cool. I thought it was, so I was like, you know what? I like that. Yeah. My real name is right here. That's actually my real name. What, you trying to look me up? Go ahead. I ain't got nothing to hide. Yeah, you can't be soft, but you can show a bit of your person. Like I didn't sit up there and yell at them. I wasn't gonna do that. But my reputation was I'll just be calmly because y'all know I can roast the shit out of somebody. I was like, would you like for me to treat you like a 10-year-old, or you want to be a grown man with a grown man penis? Because I can treat you like a 10-year-old whose balls hasn't dropped. Would you like me to treat you like I was a calm asshole? And it was like, God damn, you ain't gotta talk to me like that. All right, Officer Smith. I used to talk to him like that. Had no problems. It's because it's a mind game. I ain't gonna let nobody ever have me pissed off like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot. Yeah, I love that name. I might get it on the shirt. You know what I'm saying? I've never had lice in my entire life. Sir, are you having a mental health emergency? I like that. Yeah, I wasn't sitting there yelling at no grown ass man. I was like, baby, I'm like, well, not baby, inmate, inmate. You want me to talk to you like a 10-year-old whose balls are dropped, or do you want me to talk to you like a man whose balls are dropped? You pick. I'll let you decide. It's like, damn, all right. You know what? I can't even argue. It's like you can't. You never will, and you never win. Black people do get lice. That is actually a common misconception. Black people do get lice, but it's under extreme circumstances. I've had a cousin that had lice, but they were living in poor, very poor circumstances. They had to get their entire head shaved. It does happen. Contrary to popular belief, black people do get lice. Respect keeps you alive. You're right, Lisa. You're right about that. Exactly. I wasn't gonna sit there and do all that because I would have to work up to 16-hour days around these motherfuckers. I'm not gonna sit there and argue all day. But the people that do all that shit, yeah, they hate it now. The ones that give them a hard time, yeah, your hair has to be dry, unwashed, and not oiled up because I think it's the oil that kind of not doesn't encourage the lice to grow and stuff. Oh, laughing about the story. Oh, you good, Grace? Yeah. Even in the streets. Oh, but I had a cousin that had lice. I remember that. She had to get her head shaved, but she was living in bad conditions. Very poor conditions can bring lice in black people's hair. It has happened. I've seen it with my own eye. Hair clean shaved off. Smith is my last name, baby. Brianna is my middle. Keora Brianna is my first and middle name. My last name is Smith. You can get $50K by working a regular job for 2 years and saving up. I know. The problem is the job market is shit. The job market is shit. I applied to a job the beginning of this week, still ain't heard nothing back. 20 years ago, it was nothing to get a job and have be working by the end of the week. This job market's ass. That's true, Lisa. Yep. It's also a cousin who lived in bad conditions. She shaved her head as well. Yeah. Yeah, so it's contrary to popular belief. Yes, black people do get lice. Prison is hiring. I'm never working for the prison again. It was a horrible experience. I'll never do that to myself again. I got the email though. I can go back. Even though I got fired, I can actually go back. Never again. Never again, baby. Never a fucking again. You hear me? They only paying $20 an hour, which ain't shit. That ain't shit these days. I'm seriously considering helping you out if I can start some type of fundraising campaign. I do have links in my bio to a GoFundMe. I'm trying to get help with a van. But yeah, my CashApp is there and link in the bio. I got fired because I did a internet challenge. I got the thing up. Hold on, I'm trying to show y'all something else. I'm gonna see if it first. I need to see if it comes up. Hold on. I gotta turn on my hotspot. I'm on my laptop. You and I must be. I'll reach out my hands to you. I don't know if I can find it, but yeah. Yeah, I did an internet challenge. And they got me fired. Because I was in uniform. I got the news article right here because we were just laughing at us. I don't get anything. Would I move to New York City? I would. I hate when people spread misinformation. I don't get no food stamps. See, that's how you know that Andre doesn't know what he's talking about. Because a single person in Florida that gets $292 in food stamps. You see, if you're gonna lie, at least be right about it. And you don't get cash assistance unless you have children. You don't get in some other extreme circumstances. Not everyone gets cash assistance. It's mainly when you get cash assistance from food stamps. It's usually because you have a kid. So get your stupid ass out of here. Andre talking about don't send her money. She gets 150 of food stamps. I don't get food stamps. And $70 in cash assistance. You don't get cash assistance if you're single. Oh, I'll show you, huh? Because somebody snitched. This is me. This is the paper. You can look this up. It's on the Miami, New York Times. I'll show you. Florida prison guards joked about shootings, violence during Feeling Cute challenge. So this is the thing. Feeling cute might shoot to stop later. This is me. This is for my Facebook. I said, feeling cute might shoulder lock take down your prison husband. I don't know. So that's me taking the picture. Take her out. Who's tripping? Yeah, Cookie, she's asleep. I'm not gonna mess with her. She's asleep. Cookie is asleep right now. Well, now she ain't because she looking at me. I said her name. Now she's up. No, that's at a bathroom. No, you can't take a single phone in there. You can't take a phone in the prison at all. Not a single one. You have to leave your phone in the car. This was at a bathroom somewhere. Somewhere the fuck over. I don't know where the hell I was when I took that picture. Where was I? Inside of a store? Damn, 25 an hour, that's good. Yeah. And they tell you to go straight to the company website. That don't help at all. Let me tell you how bad the job market is. So I applied to this job that my cousin tried to set up for me, right? And I applied on Indeed. I get a call from her. She said, "Hey, did you apply to that job?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, when did you apply or whatever? I said, "Well, I used Indeed. And I applied to it when you first told me." And she said, "Oh, you're going to have to do another application because they don't have access to their Indeed." I'm like, why do they have? So, but I ended up rejecting that because, no. Where is it in Florida? Because not in Florida. You remember, every prison pays differently. I'm not working for a prison ever again. I'm not doing it. My salary at the prison was shit when I was working there. So, where in Florida, you only get $45,000 a year. In Florida, it's $45,000 a year. We don't get paid a lot in Florida. Let's see. Federal prisons are good. That's $60,000. County jails and sheriff's offices, $39,000 to $45,000 a year. When I worked at the prison, I was getting paid $14 an hour. Woo! Really, Zero? You gotta. My project next week is $40 per hour. That's awesome. I seen that, Zero. Oh my God, that is awesome. Do you see my comment about coming to ride horses? I'm getting my passport, man. You serious? You email me the information for that. I will ride some horses. I'll take very good care of your cat. Yes, when I was working at prison, it was only $14. And that was the trainee pay. When you get certified, it only goes up $2. I'll take it to ride a horse. And then, you know what's funny? I had to pay to take a test. When I applied to the job, I had to pay to take a test. I had to bring a $12 money order. I'm like, I'm glad I was working somewhere else. Jesus. And you get paid every 2 weeks. Like a week. I was getting paid like $600 a week. Oh, Florence, okay. I don't know. You talking to me? I think you're talking to somebody else. Oh yeah, just okay. I was making $600 a week, and you got paid bi-weekly. I just pulled up my pay stub. I'll keep almost everything. Oh no, that's not even what I got. No, I got my pay was $956 every 2 weeks, so that's like 950. Let's say hey Siri, open calendar. Hey Siri, open calculator. So let's say 950 divided by 2. So I was making $475 a week. Roughly $475 a week. And I'm not even joking. This is my pay stub. I don't think there's no incriminating information. Okay, here we go. So, regular wages. This payment, $12.61. So after all these deductions, Medicare, Social Security, other deductions, after all this comes out, this is what I'm left with. Then down here is this is the check. This is how much I made. talking about, Heather? So I was making $475 a week or $950 every 2 weeks. And then I was paying for dental and vision plan, life insurance, retirement. Who's being a jerk? I see you saying, please take her out. Who's the person? Who's the person you're talking about? I'm lost. Oh, my battery about to die. Oh, you talking about Cookie? All right. The girl went back to sleep. She only wanted to do that for my attention. I actually pressed the thing trying to turn the thing. Hey, Cookie talks like, yeah, she attention hoe. That's what she do. You see, she's only doing that because I'm talking and I'm not paying attention to her. She does that shit all the time. She's perfectly fine. You see, you gotta learn the psychology of the dog. So, you see, I ignored her. She stopped doing that. She just wanted. There's nothing she needs. She's already eaten. She's already went outside to walk. She done shit, showered and shaved. She just want to be like basically underneath my skin. Mind you, we're together 24/7. She all right. I promise you, my dog is fine. She just attention. She just want constant attention. She want me to be looking at her or something. I don't fucking know. That's cool. Did you just? No, I was saying Cookie already shit showered and shaved, and some people were concerned, but I promise you, she's okay. She just wants my attention. She does this every time I get on live for too long. You know, if she's not virtually crawling in my skin, she ain't happy. Oh, that's okay. I totally understand. At least you're nice about it. There's some people that just total jerks, but I know you mean well. I know you mean well. It's all good. I'm no hard feelings at all. My dad lives on Sesame Street. What the fuck? I had a realization yesterday. I don't mind living in a car or van. God, I preferred it. It's nice because then you can just, and I would do it. That's why I want to do it now more than ever, because there's just too many ways to make money where you don't have to work a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? There's so many ways to make money that living in a car ain't too bad. I just found a lady. She went to a convention of jobs people offer for those that live van life. And they give you a place to park your van, a safe place to park your van. You work a few months out of the year. You got a place to live and to work. You best believe I'm taking advantage of that. I saved that shit. That was a week and lost my job. Damn. Oh, that's awesome, Florence. Ugh, it's so hot. Indubitably. I might take me a nap soon. That's all you can do in this fucking heat. My pronouns are sexy bitch. No, it's just she, her. My true pronouns are sexy bitch, queen of the south, boss ass bitch, sexiest bitch this side of the Mississippi, big titty bitch. You know, I got plenty. I got a lot of them, but you can just call me she, her. If that's more simple for you. No, the Lennos are nice, and then it's off roading and stuff too, so that's pretty good. Oh no, she good now. She done wake back around and went to sleep. She just spoiled. My dog is spoiled. She done went back to sleep. She don't need nothing. She just want my attention. She literally was sitting. She wasn't even pacing when she was whining. She was sitting at the corner of her cage going like this. Oh, 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 because she wants my attention. She was just staring a hole in my soul. But when I stopped paying attention to her, she went her ass and sat down. Why am I scratching my head? Because it itched for a moment. That's what people do when you have it. You know, when you have an itch, you usually try to scratch it, like you have an itch on your skin, your scalp, your ass. Yeah, my dog's just spoiled. She's perfectly fine. She's laying there. She's laying there, knocked out. No, I don't know. I wash up. Okay, so do I. So what? What's your point? It's hot. I live outside 24/7. My hair gets dry. So it gets dry, it gets itchy. You think you're special because you wash your hair and you can sit in some AC? Fucking dumbasses. I wash my hair. No shit, I wash my hair too. Dumbasses. And the woods, the space, the water, nothing like it. I know, I love being outside. I love it. I love it. What's Edgartown? Let's talk about it. That's cool. I actually got a way to make a bath out here if I want to take a bath. Massachusetts. Show you what? What are you talking about? Yes, if you live in the big cities, you know, you can get the you know, on the bus and shit. My bath setup, I don't have my tub out here. I got my tub in storage. But I have this, what I'll describe to you. It's a really big ass storage bin. And I could just go get some water for it. And then I'll be in the tub. Which I might do soon. But I wouldn't show y'all taking a bath. I'll show y'all the before, not the after. Because I know I need to sit down there. Could be legendary. Yeah, I hate that. I just hate people that steal. Like, godly. I might be eating this for dinner tonight because I don't really want to eat nothing else. I don't have any money to get, because I want noodles and butter, but I don't have money for butter. Start selling your bathroom. I think the fuck not. Thank you for coming in, Lisa. Who's throwing up in here? What's the throwing up for? I know, right? Yeah, I've had 2 bikes stolen. One was an e-bike. And it's just like, it's so annoying because it's like, I'm pretty sure by now they done probably fucked that bike up because they wouldn't care about it. Because it's stolen goods. Alright, when it gets cooled off, I'm going to do my rest of my work and then submit it. I don't have meat. Okay, I gotta put my hair up. I'm not selling my bathwater. That's weird. Oh, it's so fucking hot. Oh. I know, right? Kitty got $1 million to buy the water or something. Do extracurricular shit. Okay, guys, it's the heat's rising, and I need to like just sit down and just be hot because that's all I can really do and drink water. Because that's all I can really function doing. It's so hot. But thank y'all for coming in. We got 75 likes. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate it. As always, thank you so much for y'all continued love, support. I'm gonna lay down and try not to die. Which I won't, because I got plenty, at least I got plenty of water, but I don't know about these MREs, man. You know what? I'm gonna eat a can of tuna. I'll eat a can of tuna. I have a can. Luckily, I have a can up there. Thank you, Jackie. Love you. Thank you for the sparkles, Jackson. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Thank you, Ramble. Thank y'all for the love. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for 76 likes. I appreciate that so much. Make sure y'all subscribe for daily streams if you haven't already. Thank y'all for your continued love and support. And I got stuff to turn in tonight, so I won't probably be on live stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll just eat this can of tuna, and that'll be it. That'll be it. I ain't gonna do too much craziness. All right. Love y'all. See y'all later. Peace.